What's up, guys? We live now. Back with this USC Dynasty today. Hope everyone had a good weekend today. Good Labor Day weekend. We're gonna get started with my Dynasty. Guys, the Dodgers just hit a walk-off home run. Will Smith just hit a walk-off home run, y'all. Will Smith hit a walk-off home run.
And welcome to College Football Ultimate.
Alright, y'all, we're playing Iowa now. Number 9 ranked USC versus Iowa. Let's go.
Hello, everyone, and welcome to the home of the USC Trojans, the storied Los Angeles Coliseum. As we'll see a squad from the Big Ten, the Iowa Hawkeyes.
You've had a nap since your rookie year in 2019 to do what you did today.
48 Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth by David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. And guys, let's get this thing started. The Trojans will kick it away to start.
Congratulations. You got to work today.
from inside his 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. So the Iowa Hawkeyes offense will go on the attack first. As we take a quick look at the impact players for today's game, what players did you guys look to for motivation to make an impact during your playing days, Jesse?
Well, it was the guys we relied on each and every week. We came into the season expecting these types of guys to be our biggest weapons, and every week those were the guys that had to deliver for us in order to have success.
Man, it's just fun to have those guys that are consistent. Like, they lead by example, then they start to learn their voice and lead the team. But every week, guys that you can count on. They punch the clock, and they're hard workers.
You can barely hear yourself thinking here as they're trying to get this defense off to a good start. Picks up a useful 5-yard chunk out to the 30-yard line.
y'all.
And those plays from
3rd
a
and 2,
defensive
let's
perspective,
go.
they're just super annoying. Because
Make sure you guys like and
I'm in the
subscribe.
worst spot ever. 3rd and manageable. Like, I don't know if you're passing, don't know if you're running. So nice job by this offense keeping this defense off balance and creating a 3rd down opportunity that's in their favor.
He's going to have enough to pick up the first down as they stop him at the 33-yard line. And the Hawkeyes come to the line with a new set of downs. On the move. A 7-yard pickup. It'll be 2nd and 3.
Coaches always harp about staying ahead of the chains, and when you can run with that type of efficiency on 1st down, man, you are doing just that.
Back to pass on 2nd down. Caught in the backfield, it's Patterson. And it's a 1st down. They'll mark it at the 44. The Hawkeyes are on the move. Wants to go up top on 1st down.
Down.
Catch in the middle. It's Gill. Really nice pickup on that one as they get it to the 36. It'll be 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. They'll go to the toss. Had to work to pick up 3 down to the 33-yard line.
Listen, my job is to poke and prod and fight where you're weak. I like it. Get the ball in the perimeter. How are the ends playing the run support? Can I get on the edge, make some big, easy plays early in this ballgame?
And show them a variety of runs that can keep them guessing later on.
No doubt, and I'm making memory of all this stuff. Did it work? What were they in? Can I get back to this later?
In the gun, looking to throw on 3rd down.
Oh my God.
That'll be enough for the 1st down, and now they've got it at the 15-yard line. And the Hawkeyes looking to take advantage of this red zone trip. Fast motion in the jet sweep. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Here comes 2nd down, and this crowd is turning it up a notch. Back to pass. It's complete to the left. Now the connection takes it to the 11.
They say tight ends are a quarterback's best friend in the pass game because think about it. The tight end's the guy lined up closest to the quarterback, which means generally those are the easiest throws a quarterback has. You saw it on that play.
On 3rd down, going up top. And the Heat will get home, and the quarterback goes down at the 17.
And if you turned on the tape last week, you're getting more of the same in the 1st quarter. This defense last week harassing the QB with 6 sacks, now getting out the gates in the 1st quarter and getting their 1st one.
Splits the uprights, it's good. And with that, they break the seal on the scoring. It's 3-0.
I know one thing this head coach does every week is he challenges his guys to start fast. And it's so important today, playing on the road in this kind of environment. You saw a nice drive. They didn't get the touchdown they would have loved, but still, kicking that field goal and taking this early lead, that's a statement for the visiting team.
Wide receiver going in motion. Wants to throw on 1st down off the play fake. Fires left. And he just overshot his man. Out of bounds, incomplete. Let's talk for just a second here about USC. It's been a season to remember so far, fresh off their new top 10. How far can this team go?
Well, they're starting to get there now, right? And I think once you get some big wins, Jesse, and you start to climb up, you start to feel that in the momentum and the confidence that it builds with your squad. I think we might just be scratching the surface with this group.
Yeah, that's the difference with this team is it.
It's hard out there. You can
They're really starting to believe. We always knew they were talented. They knew it too, but getting some of these big wins this season, I think they...
Turning on the Jets. All the way out across the 45-yard line. Marking out of bounds at the 46.
Third down, understanding exactly where the sticks are. You got to stop certain routes so they don't get to certain depths. Quarterback completes it, gets another first down. Got to be a little bit more mindful of where those sticks are.
On the ground, it's Sanders. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple.
I love when defensive backs come up and they are physical and they stick their face in the fan and they aren't scared. Talking to the defensive coordinator coming into this game, he knew his DBs had to tackle well. They had to get these running backs on the ground. Great start on this first drive.
Woo!
They ripped off a big one and they
Let's go, Chad. Jacoby Lemon.
I'll tell you, this guy has to get touches early in games. They're doing a good job of that right now.
Or Jacoby Lane, I mean. Jacoby Lemon. Nah, Jacoby Lane.
And the Trojans
For the big game. Let's go. Hope everyone's having a good day today.
Rides the back and leaves it. They make the tackle after he gets two down to the 25.
Good run.
The big fella in the middle, man. Those defensive tackles, they go such a long way in deciding and really stopping the other team's run game. Just forcing contact with those guards and those centers, owning the line of scrimmage and getting running backs on the ground.
Nowhere close on that one as he's a hot route. Back to throw, it's Mayava. That was almost picked off, and what a disaster that would have been to throw a pick on the opening drive. Instead, it's fourth down. They'll send out the kicker to try to salvage this drive.
Damn, I missed that.
Couldn't get it through the uprights. He missed
Are you
it.
kidding me?
So the score remains 3-0. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Off the play fake on first down. Looking deep down the right side. And they dialed up a shot play, but they couldn't make the connection.
Well, this defense was ready for go-balls. Against this receiver and his speed, he's one of the fastest in the country. They knew this quarterback was going to try to take the top off the defense. That time they...
Breaks into the open. He has the first and still on his feet. And excellent vision to find running room there and make a really good pickup before the defense put a stop to it. We've come to the break, and Iowa has the lead. And we've come to the end of the first as we take a moment to check out the stats so far. They are lined up and ready to go and get things started here in the second. They've got a first down here to open the period. To the ground, he's got it again. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. The Hawkeyes with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. Looking to fire. Makes the catch along the sideline and steps out of bounds.
Good play by the defense. Way to wrap them up. Way to know where the sticks are. Now
That's got to come through right here.
Third down. Now you can
Missed a field goal just now.
Putting more speed, more little fast guys on the field.
Scream.
Get it out to the supersonic guy.
Let's go.
And the Hawkeyes will try to pin them back with the punt. Getting our first look of the afternoon at the punter. He gets his first one of the day out of there. They used him 3 times in that loss last week. They're able to put a stop to that return right at the 30-yard line. And guys, USC has the ball back and sending the offense onto the field. They built up some time of possession with that last drive, but couldn't turn it into points with the missed field goal. We'll see if they can put something on the board this time. The give on the inside. Finds his way for 3 out to the 33.
And I kind of like how the running back didn't mess around. Like, just get downhill when you see an opening. A lot of times they close so fast, man. Be decisive, stick your foot in the ground, pick up 3 to 4, and we are not going to complain.
And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. They're facing a 3rd down.
Well, this defense knows they're going to have to go sideline to stop this offense. Nice job there rallying to the back who caught the swing pass there on the right foot.
The tight end has been the only touch guy we have.
Gator down to the 43.
It is so hard as a defender to have to stop that big fella from catching the corner route, right? He already has great size and long arms and he can jump. So what do? I mean, you're not trying to create...
Bro!
Picked off, and that's number 10. Didn't really have room to operate on the return, but he hands him the ball at the 32. They go to the ground. Makes his man miss. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they have a first down at the 43. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. To the air on first down. They're working that left side. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain.
Nice job by the fullback on that play. Was in pass protection first. He saw he could release out of the backfield, become a viable target for the quarterback, and gains a couple yards.
He'll do it himself on the draw. The draw draws nothing except a swarm of tacklers. He's stopped immediately. The D thinking bring some heat on 3rd and long from the 44.
Oh no, what I think is good.
From the gun, wants to pass.
Yeah, what I think is good.
And he gets a big chunk of yardage to the 34-yard line. They have been stagnant on offense, but finally a little forward movement as they've got a 1st and 10. They'll run it from the gun. Oh, he's got some space. Stop just inside the 25. We'll mark it at the 24. Pickup of 10 and a first down. The Hawkeyes pounded the rock to move the sticks. Now back to work. Might as well run him until they stop him. He's got it again. He's going to lose a yard on that one. The lost yardage leaves them with 2nd and 11. Wants to go up top. Quickly to the tight end. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. Decibels rising as the crowd gets behind this defense on 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. Makes the grab. They bring him down, but he's got a 1st and goal from the 10. They'll take this lead to the 2-minute timeout and see if they can tack on a little more before the break. And the Hawkeyes have it in scoring position on 1st and goal. He'll do it himself. Wrestled down at the 8-yard line as they threaten deep in the red zone. Defense rolls up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. Back to pass. Pressure coming. And they get to the quarterback and knock him down back at the 16. And how big is that earlier sack now as they try to get it in the end zone here? On 3rd and long, doesn't need to take the check down. He's got his man. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. And on 4th down, they'll try to salvage the drive with a field goal. This whole play is going to see if this kicker can operate in a sea of noise. It's good. He's going to hit a string right in the middle of the uprights there. The lead now 6 here in the 2nd. He'll bring it back from inside his 5.
Oh!
Able to find enough room to get it out across the 25. He's brought down at the 26. We'll see them really hit the speed button on the tempo here in the final minute of the first half. Pulls it in. It's Lemon. This is the kind of run that falls in the category of sanctioned violence as he's up to the 31. The offense wastes no time getting the timeout call. Let's see what they've got on second down. Looking to throw, it's Mayava. Throws to the wideout. He's got an open man. They bring him down, but the big play will move the sticks. The offense burns its third and final timeout of the half. It's a 1st and 10 from the 42-yard line. Wants to throw on first down. Fires to the right. He makes the catch. He's finally stopped and brought down at the 15. The Trojans in the hurry-up. From the red zone, he's going to throw it.
Oh, I had that.
It's incomplete.
The offense just has not been able to find a way to get their rhythm going here in the first half. We just haven't seen it in the passing game. That was a really good example of it again. If they're going to score more points in the second half, they've got to make some adjustments here at halftime.
Second down, they'll go to the air. Quarterback feeling the pressure, and down he goes at the 22.
Wow,
First
wow,
half,
wow.
to join Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Guys, looks like we've had a compelling start to things there in Los Angeles. And yes, football is a game of inches, but man, is that really the case when you consider the length of some of these possessions. Look, I'm not an analytics guy, but I do know this. The team that sustains drives and just moves the sticks might be the team that comes out on top today. And with that, let's send it back to our men inside the world-famous LA Coliseum.
I'm sorry,
All right,
man.
Kevin, about ready to get things cranked back up here. The Hawkeyes will try to kick this one deep to get things underway in the second half. And he takes this from inside the 5. Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. They'll get things started on this drive from the 24. They'll start the third quarter with the run. Makes a stop in the backfield. He'll lose 4.
This offense has really struggled, and I think you're just waiting for one play, one explosive play to happen to hopefully galvanize you a bit offensively. That's not the case, and there they try to run the football in the first play of the drive, and it gets absolutely blown up for a loss.
Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face third down. Looking downfield, it's Mayava.
Oh my God.
He threw it and couldn't deliver the football. It's incomplete, and fourth down's coming. And the Trojans will bring the punt team onto the field. 3 and out, they got stuck in reverse. They hope the punt can bail them out. Typically, at this spot on the field, you make a fair catch. I'd call that risk-aversive, but it is good field position. They'll start this drive at their own 48. Looking for space. It's Washington. Turning it on.
You want to make play calling easy for an
So I
offensive
can't beat
coordinator?
Iowa
Run
on
the ball like
varsity.
that every play. I mean, when you can run that on first down and set up a short yardage on second down, it makes play calling easy. Every single call on that sheet is available here on second down.
And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it. Ball's at the 47. They're looking at a third down and short. From the gun, wants to pass. And he's all bottled up, and now
what is... We did not come up with the ball. We cannot catch a break tonight,
He's
Chad.
got to keep 2 hands on the ball as well. They're very lucky after that fumble that the offense jumped on.
And the Hawkeyes will send out the punt unit. Doesn't say much for your drive when you're looking forward to the punt. He'll field the punt and try to get some yardage. He'll get it to about the 25 before they put a stop to the return. This Trojan offense is ready to go back to work. The sledding has been tough. Scores have been at a premium, Jesse, and every possession seems like it could switch them. Intercepted for the 11th time this season. They got him down quickly after the...
Oh my God.
Hello, everyone, and welcome to the home of the USC Trojans, the storied Los Angeles Coliseum. As we'll see a squad from the Big Ten, the Iowa
I'm new at this game.
taking on
Haven't
the
played
ninth
since like
ranked team in the land,
2006.
the USC Trojans. Glad to have you with
And I don't play that much. But we're playing right now, and they just scored on us 7-0. So we gotta get this offense going. Let's start off with the pass play. No, I think I can run it inside. Already 54. Set.
out of the gun to give to the back. Runs ahead and powers
Just
his
solid
way
5
forward,
yards up
out
the
to
middle.
30.
Now maybe we can
Guys,
throw
let's
it.
think big picture
Play
here.
action maybe.
They've climbed into the top 10, been through some battles, proving themselves to be one of the best teams in the country. What do you think about their chances of staying there?
Well, they got to keep playing at a high level, and obviously they've had tons of success now to crack into the top 10. I'll tell you, when you get top 10, David, you get everybody's attention.
Yeah, you get everybody's attention, but I hope this team ain't just searching for a top 10. Like, I hope they're trying to be the best team.
There we go.
Oh, way to fight for extra yardage. Let's go.
And that's the dangerous part.
He's our
about
leading
this offense,
receiver,
man.
I
You give
feel
the ball
like.
out to a receiver, they can do that. They can make plays after the catch. Hard to bring down, hard
Hope
to tackle.
everyone's having
That's
a
why this
good day.
offense
If you're a
can be so
USC
explosive.
fan, make sure you subscribe.
From the gun, he leaves it with the back. We'll give him a couple on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up.
And what's the closest guy to the football, man? It's those defensive tackles, and those guards and centers have to work together. They got to get those guys and get some movement. They don't on this play, and the big fella eats. Nowhere to go. When you run into him, you usually meet the ground.
Caught in the backfield.
No.
Sanders.
What is 3rd and 12?
The Trojans are way behind the sticks on this 3rd and forever. Dropping back, it's Mayaba. Oh, they're after him. That pass not close as he got drilled trying to deliver it, and it'll bring up 4th down. And the Trojans will call on their punt team. He ought to be able to use this first punt to pin him deep. And the return man will have no chance.
What? Even on freshmen, they're going crazy on us.
Looking to throw on 1st down. Sets up the screen. Still on his feet at the 40. They finally get him on the ground, but that's the kind of play that will carry momentum into the second
That was
quarter.
tough.
That's the end of the quarter, and Iowa is on top. Really strong performance so far to be able to build a lead here in the first period as we look at the stats. Now the
There's some
challenge
chop
here, they've
cheerleaders,
taken a
huh?
punt,
Chop
but they can't
cheerleaders.
let it get out of hand as we start the second. First play of the period, 1st down here.
I'm gonna run it. I'm gonna run it.
The run from the shotgun. How about this sophomore stopping him short of the first down line?
Run game is good. Balance is good. Now, listen, if the run game isn't good, then you got to pass the football a little bit more. But sometimes you got to keep them honest, take them chunk by chunk.
Second down, they'll go to the air. Fires to the tight end. All down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up
Way
the
to
first
fight
down.
for the first down,
It's not a great
McPhee.
feeling on defense, too. When you're blitzing, you're expecting to get a sack. You're expecting to get a hit on the quarterback. If the offensive line and running backs pick it up, because now you have one less guy in the back end trying to cover all these receivers and tight ends.
Oh, get out the way. Oh.
An explosive play in the running game as he's got the first down.
Wow. 4 plays on this drive by the offense. They already got 3 first downs. We knew they had a lot of playmakers coming into this game, and they're showing that right now. This defense is going to have to make a play at some point here.
Sorry.
Some room ahead.
Sorry.
Goal line.
There we go. Finally, we need our defense. Lock in.
Might be changing the route. To throw, it's Mayava. Bringing the heat. And I think they'll give him 2 on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up.
It's just so nice to have a QB under center. Nowadays in football, you can trust these guys. You put so much on their plate, and you tell them, go get positive yards when it's there. And a lot of these guys are such great athletes, they do it with ease.
Ooh.
Found enough room to get it into enemy territory. They're down at the 43-yard line.
It's a really nice job out there making the catch. I feel like fans are always expecting one of these Trojan receivers to be in the conversation for being best in the country, right? Because of the success they've had in the past, and certainly in more recent years. There's a lot of pressure to play that position now at the Coliseum and at USC, but this guy right here, he has been making his mark on this offense.
They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Looking to fire.
Oh.
We're close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down.
I know that one falls incomplete, but I love the idea of finding ways to get this running back the ball, right? You can hand it off to him. He's got really good hands. Already has a few catches in this game. I think you keep trying to leak him out of the backfield and let him take advantage of this defense.
What the hell?
And it slips through his fingers in. Game if he could have held on. They boot it away on 4th down. Going to make sure he doesn't get... They'll try to put something together, backed up a bit, starting at their own 13. Looking to throw on 1st down. A little screen to the running back. After the pickup of 9, it's 2nd and 1. The Trojans want to move quickly.
I'll tell you what, if you want to be overzealous, if you want to be a blitzer all the time, I like running the screen right behind him. Did a great job throwing the screen. Almost broke this one for a long game, but it just keeps the defense a little bit more honest if you want to start bringing a lot of pressure.
Dropping back, it's Mayava. Got him downfield. And he gets it to the 44-yard line. It'll be a 1st down.
Really nice pass there. You know the expectations at USC every year are sky high. Not just to win the conference, but to be in the national championship discussion. But to do that, they need this guy right here to play at a high level
What a
week in
run.
and week out, because this guy has the skills and the tools to take them.
And the Trojans have it with a 1st and 10. Clock stops. We have reached the 2-minute timeout, and they've got a chance to lock this thing up before the break. They've got it. 1st and 10 at the 42. They'll ride the hot hand. We'll give him a couple on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up.
And you want to run the football. That's okay. You'll take some of these. But if they start to add up down the road, obviously, you might want to think about airing it out a little bit.
And he throws down the gut of the defense. It's incomplete. After the 2nd down misfire, looking at a 3rd and 8. From the gun, wants to pass. Right on the money. Working
Let's
their way
go.
closer, a third down conversion, and they've got
There
it
you
at
go. Don't
36.
forget about the clock, though.
Offense about to reel off its 7th play of the drive. Looking for room. It's Sanders. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender.
Man, it's really hard to control the running game if you don't control the line of scrimmage. And how about the defensive line doing a great job attacking those guys up front, not open up lanes to run through. Nice job just nullifying that run altogether.
Man, as a quarterback, you got to be careful. He's lucky there. If you miss high throwing over the middle of the field, oftentimes that results in interception. So lucky that ball was incomplete.
Snagged in the middle. It's Lemon.
So go for it. Fuck that. Big sorry.
Short of the first down.
Well, this offense knew coming into this game they wanted to try to attack the middle of the field in the passing game, and they're able to execute the in route there.
They're not into threes. They want sixes. And to keep this drive alive, they'll need to get it on 4th down. The Trojans brought to the ground, but not before picking up the first.
That's a risky play call there. 4th and a couple of yards, and you turn around, you hand it to your running back, you say, my guy's a better athlete than any of you.
Touchdown, Jacoby Lane.
Touchdown, USC. A great catch and run for 6.
Nice job putting a drive together. Nice job
Again.
the first half. There's still some time left, Palmer, but they can tie this thing up right now.
Yeah.
They'll start this drive at the 33-yard line. They keep it on the ground to open the 3rd.
That's a really good job by the defense, wrapping them up, getting them on the ground, take away that run game, make them one-dimensional, put them in passing situations. Really good job by the defense.
Back to throw, it's Mayava. Dumps it to the back.
Oh my God, I threw a pick. No.
Got some room to run.
No. 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 Gave up 3 points on that interception, yo. Points off turnovers.
And guys, USC
Not good for the junior quarterback out of Hawaii.
That last drive ended with an interception.
Come on, y'all.
It's paramount. They take care of the ball.
Come on, let's just get a short one. Good.
That's caught. It's Sanders.
Let's go, let's go, let's go, let's go.
Bounds at the 36 and a really good pickup as they're starting to move.
Thank you guys for watching.
From the 36, they got a
Make
first
sure you
down.
like and subscribe.
Looking for a physical attack from the
Oh,
guy.
let's
And
get
he
that
is
outside.
stopped immediately by the big defensive lineman. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Wants to go up top. All kinds of...
Oh, let's go!
Breaks into the open.
Let's go!
Quarterback's ability to read the field is huge. And also,
Alright, back on offense. We lost the lead. Defense could not hold the lead. Come on now. Come on now. What's going on, defense?
Drive starts from their own
They're the number 1
25-yard
defense in the
line.
nation. Anyways.
Rides the back on the option. The give. Crosses to 40.
Let's go!
There to pick up the first down.
defensively, you'll take the slow down. You'll take 3, 4, 5 yards a pop. But you can't give up the massive plays. You got to do a better job containing the football, making them run to guys, and get them on the ground. For goodness sakes, this guy is fast, I know, but defensively, we got to swarm to the football and get him on the ground.
They go to the wide receiver screen.
Ho ho!
This defense is a half a beat
Jacoby
behind. They just can't
Fang.
quite keep up. They got it down to the
Let's
21.
go.
And the quarterback knew exactly where he wanted to go with the football.
Let me see something.
Time, spins the ball deep. Nice job by this offense, understanding what the
Ready,
defense is giving them to create an explosive play.
Motion from the wide receiver. One back in the backfield.
Aye,
He
aye,
gets the
aye.
carry. Knocked down behind.
I'm gonna say full game now, chat.
In a scrimmage, he'll lose a yard.
Don't you love energetic defenses that fly around, that make things happen? The ones that get in the backfield, the running back tries to go somewhere. Where do you want him to go? There is nowhere to go. Nice job by the defense creating the tackle for a loss on first down.
They made the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker.
This quarterback right now is in a groove, and he's doing a nice job in pre-snap. He's reading the coverage, and he's getting an idea of where he wants to go with the football. That's why.
Walk and touchdown. Let's go. Let's go, USC. Touchdown. It's a back and forth game right now, chat. Thank you guys for watching. Make sure you like and subscribe. Also watch the other videos.
To tack one more onto that lead. And they did tack on the extra point, by the way, knocked it right down the middle. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Big Ten action right now, and wait till you see how things are playing out in this one, Phyllis. Michigan State is down right now, but you simply can't rule out a comeback. Kirk Cousins had a hand in getting this quarterback to East Lansing, so if he thinks the magic is there, who am I to disagree? It's a close one right now. They're trailing by 1 to Penn State.
Gonna run it. It's Washington.
We'll let you know if anything else comes out of Big Ten country from this one, guys.
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. From the shotgun, the inside give. Oh, he's got some space. He works his way up to the 33 and is pushed out of bounds.
This is an offense, guys, that really believes in physicality, and that's their identity. So running the ball on 2nd down, no problem.
Looking downfield on first down. Here comes the heat. Just too much heat that time.
Go, defense.
When you talk about outstanding pass rushers, you're always talking about dynamic guys. He's been that each and every week for this defense. Speed, he's got power. You just simply can't block him, and that last play is his 10th sack of the season.
And the defense had that one well covered, just a short
That's what I'm talking
there.
about.
The thing I like about this slot receiver, he's really intentional in his route running. The quarterback always knows exactly where he's going to be on the field. They've got great chemistry together.
Here on third down for this offense. As we head to the quarter break, it is USC holding the lead. And as we switch ends of the field, let's
Top
take a quick
cheerleaders
look at
right
the
there,
national
chat.
rankings.
Top cheerleaders, chat. Top cheerleaders, chat. Top cheerleaders, chat.
Not only is the scoreboard on their side, but so too is time as we open the fourth. After swapping into the field, that gave them a little time to figure out how they'll open the final period here on third down. From the gun, wants to pass. Unloads to the wideout.
Oh, why didn't I get that pick, yo?
Man, they were looking for
Dun, 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 dun.
the Hawkeyes send out the punt unit. Catches it cleanly at the 20. He's got great speed. Hits it with a stiff arm. Found a lot of
Woo. Dun, 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 dun.
This Trojan offense is ready to go back to work. Gives it on the option. And there was
What do I have to do to get the
just
ball
stopped in
back?
his tracks in the backfield.
You know, if you want to run the ball up the middle, you're going to have to block that guy. I mean, nobody even touched him, and he slanted right into the backfield, made the tackle for loss.
To the air, it's Mayava. Throwing right. Got his man downfield. And he got away from the defense and takes it in. Touchdown.
And Houston, they have a problem. We're running it up on them now.
And that is is a drive and a
The
score they
difference between
absolutely
freshman
had
and
to have. Now
varsity,
making
chat,
a
you seen that?
two-possession game late in this one. It wasn't going to be enough to just play it safe, play it conservative, punt the ball away, and count on your defense. They were aggressive. They mixed it up, but getting
Yeah,
that
be part of
score,
the first
that is
500
huge for
club
their
as we're
win
reaching
probability
over
now.
500
And the extra
subscribers.
point is
Make
up
sure you
and good, and they
subscribe.
have an 11-point fourth-quarter lead. Kickoff unit is out there again, and this crowd is feeling themselves after that last drive. Let's see if he can make a play on the return. And the coverage team gets the returner on the ground. This drive will open from the 15. Wants to go up top on first down. Makes the grab. It's Washington. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few.
And his offense is going to have to come up clutch, man. Like late in the football game, you are trailing. This is why you get paid the big bucks. This is why the quarterback is the glamour position. Like, you've got to trust him. He's got to come through. They got to put a few...
And the heat will get home, and the quarterback goes down at the 17. What kind of man is this free safety? Abandoning all responsibilities, and somehow he's rewarded for it. Oh, he was a lucky player there.
And you know what you do with coaches on the sideline? They quickly show you the iPad. And the
pressure is coming in, and they get him again. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. And the Hawkeyes decide to punt it away. Wants to return it. He gets a block. Very little will make a crowd hold its breath like a punt return, and he brought them to their feet on that one. And guys, USC has the ball back and sending the offense onto the field. Bunch formation for these receivers. They make the stop, and he got work done on the ground, picking up 6 to the 23. And the Trojans with a second and short to keep this drive moving. Looking to throw, it's Mayaba. Gets open down the middle. He hauled that one in and got it down to the 15-yard line.
You see a lot of offenses late in the football game with the lead get conservative. I like they didn't. Like, they trusted the passing game. You're going to get looks that you know what they are. Defense has to be aggressive. You know, they have to be aggressive because they're down. They've got to get to the quarterback. They've got to get stops. Nice job throwing the football.
Takes it all the way down to the 4 after making the grab, and they're set up. A great chance to put this game away with a score here on 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run.
Okay, I'm about to go end it and start my day. Everyone have a good day. I'm gonna end the live soon.
And a lot of times late in football games, you'll see offenses get.
Thank you guys for watching. As you can see, it's a blown
I
up.
like how this offense didn't go against the clock. They stayed within themselves. They stayed true to who they were. And now lead up by
I might just stop them right here and then just call it and end it.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the
I'm trying to see
25.
how good I play defense right
Iowa
now.
has the ball back on offense. They didn't get much done the last time they had it. Had to punt it away from deep in their own territory, hoping this drive will be more productive. To the air on 1st down. Hauls it in.
Well, and here's the problem offensively. Because you're trailing by so much so late in the game, the defense now is going to be playing big zone coverages, and they're going to allow you to throw the ball underneath in the middle of the field, rally to make a tackle, and bleed the clock. It's going to be hard now for this offense to claw their way back in this one.
They're able to get him stopped just shy of the 1st down mark.
It's always interesting how people handle late game. Like, you know this game is over. There's not a lot to gain from it, and some people try to throw the ball deep and continue to make plays. They throw it short. The clock's running out, and there's not a lot to talk about that's going to be positive for this offense.
Tight end finds a soft spot. They'll get the 1st down. It's spotted on the 49. The Hawkeyes come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Looking to throw again. Quarterback feeling that pressure, and he's knocked down at the 42. Now facing 2nd and long after the defense came up with that sack.
And they get him again. This is a offense that you expect them to protect their guy. I mean, he is a dude that you know if you give him time, he's going to make plays. But this defense is making sure he's not getting that time.
Motion from the back. On 3rd and long, hoping to throw beyond the sticks. Pass rush coming after the quarterback, and they get him at the 32. Coach has no choice here. The offense has to stay on the field, down multiple possessions this late. 4th down attempt coming.
He caught that? Oh, I was going to say.
And they'll turn it over on downs. And that decision will be questioned.
All right, chat. I'm about to go. And USC wins, and they are still the hottest team in the nation right now. Let's see where they're going to rank us right now.
You know you're better. You know you're going to win the football game, but how do I continue to still execute? This was so easy. Great execution. Just beat down in every facet.
I think as a player, you just love being in such great rhythm, and we saw that right from the get-go in this game. Offense just able to...
Alright, let's advance the week and see where we're going to rank at and see who we're going to play. Uh-oh, we're playing #1 Oregon. Oh my gosh. And we are ranked #5 now. Let's look at the schedule first before we look at... Oh, there's only 2 games left in the regular season. Oh, wow. UCLA last week. What did I say? 31-13. Georgia Southern 41-40. Purdue. Yeah, we lost to #3 Illinois. Barely. We should have won that game. Let's get it, let's go. Let's get it, let's go.
This is a matchup we have been waiting for. 2 elite wide receivers. They bring a great skill set and swagger, hoping to use this showcase to show they are the top receiver in the country. Welcome to the home of the Oregon Ducks, the one and only Autzen Stadium. As we'll see a top 5 team in this conference, the USC Trojans, taking on one of the top teams in this conference, the Oregon Ducks. From EA Sports College Football, Chris Fowler, joined as always by Kirk.
Oh, it's raining in Oregon, chat.
And the Ducks will kick this away to start us off. Fields it inside the 5-yard line.
Oh, almost swerved on that corner. Whoa, whoa.
So USC's offense comes on the field first today. We got a quarterback here coming off a sensational performance, Kirk. He sounded very confident when we met with him this week, but let's see if he can build on that this time.
Yeah, I think the last game that he played, he just threw the football on time. He didn't try to do too much. found the open receivers, took what the defense gave him, and as you had mentioned, we had a chance to talk to him. I think that's what he's looking to try to do, not try to live up to the hype, just put together another solid performance.
Listen to the crowd energy here in the early going. This is a tough environment for visitors. Pass ball is incomplete. There was a lot of contact. No penalty. Brings up third down. We come to the line. A long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now.
Hey.
This is exactly how you can slow down the momentum and the rhythm of an offense. You got to get some tackles for a loss and some sacks. This time, they come up with a sack by getting after that quarterback.
And the return man decides to signal fair catch. So Oregon's offense takes the field. The first chance we had to see them today. And all eyes, Kirk, in this matchup of elite wide receivers. They got great skill. They got big personalities. You know they want to outdo each other in this showdown today.
Well, it's a showcase opportunity for both of these two wide receivers. A lot of eyes on them, not only in college football, but I don't know the last time, Chris, we were on the field pregame and saw so many NFL personnel evaluating these two to see who wins.
Oh, the pass rush gets home.
I like how this defense is bringing pressure from all over the field, and that's the key in putting together a good defensive strategy. On this play, it came from the outside linebacker, and he gets to the quarterback.
Y'all, I'm about to go to bed.
And sack sets up second down. Looking downfield, it's Moore. Caught behind the line, it's low. And he will be stuffed for no gain. Both teams trying to set the tone in this high-stakes collision here, Kirk. A long way to go. We expect this battle to come down to the final minutes.
Well, both these teams have been chirping back and forth during the week. I'm sure they're finally excited.
Oh, they trap him for a sack.
They just felt that one coming. Third down and long. Those defensive linemen are in that sprinter stance. They know the offense is going to have to throw. Great job of using that athletic ability and speed to get after the quarterback to come up with that sack.
Go.
He's got an opening. Watch out. He's got great speed. And he's going to head out of bounds, but not before picking up some good yardage on the return. And the USC offense is back out on the field. And now the first play of the drive, they'll begin at the 38. Trying to find some room. It's Sanders.
Oh, why did 71 draw?
Bring him down quickly.
Defense does a really nice job here of being able to contain that run game, held him just at 2 yards. Chris, to me, this changes the playbook a little bit now for the offense. The guy calling the plays at 2nd and 8, that's a different deal. Now he's got to probably thinking about going through the air instead of staying on the ground.
Pass complete for a first down. The offense gets a fresh set of downs. From the shotgun, hand off inside. And the tackle is made after a 4-yard gain, so 2nd and 6. There's the snap. Quarterback setting up the throw. And it's incomplete on a very quick throw.
Chris, I don't know, man. I think he gets across the middle. He starts thinking about those linebackers and safeties. Got a little bit nervous. Lost his concentration and drops the ball.
Extending the play now. They make the stop, but good enough for a first down at the 29.
These are the kind of plays that keep defensive coordinators up at night. You spend so much time putting your plan together to stop the pass, and then nobody accounts for the quarterback on a run.
Tough running to avoid a loss that just barely gets back to the line of scrimmage. Offense behind the 6 now on 2nd and 11 after the 1-yard loss. Scanning the field, it's Mayava. It's incomplete. That was caused by the defensive pressure, and now it brings up third down. Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. Drops back, needing a third down completion here. He fires it down the middle. It's knocked away. Incomplete. Fourth down now. And the field goal unit coming on the field now. The attempt from 47 yards. Oh, and he's off target. It's no good. With that miss, no change in the score. And to begin the drive here, set up at the 30.
Well, that's going to go down as an empty possession for this offense. No points as he's off target. And now you can see he's hanging his head. Poor kicker.
That's strong run defense. Not much of a gain on the play.
Well, anytime you use your quarterback as a runner, the goal is obviously to hit some big plays. You got to be careful of letting your quarterback take too many big hits. Not only can he get tired, he can also start to fumble the football.
And he's tackled, but only after picking up a first down. A running play gives the offense a fresh set of downs. Again, thrown out of the RPO, and it's complete.
Any good offense has to have a reliable, quick to intermediate passing rate. Even though that wasn't enough for the first down, it's plays like this that help you sustain drives and not get stuck with third down and long.
He stopped just short of that first down marker, inches away from it.
Well, they didn't bust that for a big play, but it makes this third down coming up a little bit more manageable, and that certainly has a lot of value.
Pick up enough yardage to get a first down. They'll run it out of the shotgun. The gain is 3 yards, so 2nd and 7. Offense set for the 6th play in this drive.
Nice solid run here by this pack. Did a nice job of just kind of finding that lane, pick up some positive yards there on 1st and 10.
Fires it to the wideout. Finds the receiver wide open. Tackle made after a big gain. Ball moves to the 21. Getting set for the second quarter here. Both offenses searching for a spark. They didn't do much in the first quarter at all. Set here now for the second period. Both offenses looking for some efficiency, for a spark after that opening. Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a first down play. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off.
Man, you know, the back gets a lot of the attention here, and he's a good back. I love to see that offensive line win the battle of the line of scrimmage.
So down here in the red zone, every yard tough to find. Here is a crucial play coming up. And they try the middle, but stuffed for no gain. And a player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. They face a 3rd and short on the 9th play of this drive. Grant behind the line. It's Hughes. Tackle is made at the 8-yard line. It'll be 1st and goal right there. The Ducks looking to cap the drive here. It's 1st and goal. Dropping back. It's Moore. He cannot escape. It's a sack.
That's a big sack by this defense here on 1st down. Now, the offense still has opportunities to rectify this situation, but it's not the best way to start a 1st and goal situation.
And he goes nowhere. Stop cold behind the line of scrimmage. Offense moving backwards here, a long way from the goal line now. Now in 3rd and very long, looking to throw. Gets rid of it on the move. But they don't connect. It's incomplete, and it brings up 4th down. So here on 4th down, out comes the field goal team. It'll be a 33-yard attempt here. Oh, and it's blocked.
Oh, it's blocked.
Somebody got a hand on it.
Chris, I don't know. It just seemed the timing was off there in these conditions. Wet ball, wet field. You're hoping for an ideal snap and a great hold, and the timing just wasn't there. Now, give the special teams on the other side all the credit. They come up with a block, and they get their offense the ball back and a chance to put points on the board.
The game makes it 2nd and medium. Looking for a receiver. Finds that big tight end for a short pass. Big man finally brought down by the cornerback. That was a tough assignment. Important 3rd down play coming up after that completion.
Damn, are you kidding me?
Behind the line, it's a loss of 2. The Trojans will have to kick this away when it comes for his 2nd punt of the game. The fair catch made at the 25-yard line. And they'll set up at the 26 for the first play of this drive. On first down, it's play action. Swarm by the pass rush, a sack.
The defender did not bite on the fake at all. They were in pass rush mode the entire time.
Pass protection, a serious issue. Another sack makes it 2nd and long. Running back with the football. They'll tackle him at the 27.
Setting the tone early with good runs like this can really wear defense down and keep the defense guessing. That's why some of the best coaches of all time have primarily done it with great run games.
Oh, down he goes. It's a sack.
Nothing is more gratifying for a defense to be able to sit back and play zone and still get pressure on the quarterback with your defensive front.
And at 4th down, they'll punt it away here. And the
Ball
return
16.
down. So here's the first play of the drive. They're set up at the 43. Trying to flex the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. And that game moves the ball across midfield. First down coming up from the 46. And that run good for first down yardage. The drive moves on. Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. On first down, they'll keep their running game churning. Nowhere to run on that play. They've got him in the backfield. It's a loss of a yard.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
Looking to throw. It's Mayava. Snags the quick throw. They bring him down, but a big chunk of yardage on the play.
You know, we talked this week with the offensive coordinator about what makes this receiver so special. He kept referring to his route running. Here's an example of that. Great route, enough separation to give the quarterback a nice lane to throw the football.
Looking to throw it on first down. And it's incomplete. Even in a first down throw, he was under some heavy pressure. Incomplete, so it's 2nd down and 10. Handoff here from the shotgun. We'll take a quick pause before the half as we reach the 2-minute timeout. And the crowd coming to life here, trying to help this defense down in the red zone. Looking for 6. And it's incomplete, very near the goal line.
I don't mind this aggressive approach here by the offensive coordinator, taking a shot downfield on 3rd down. Now you can either kick the field goal or still have a chance to
I'm about to break a hole.
He did not get it. A crucial play by this defense. What a 4th down stop. Handoff from the shotgun. Oh, and he fumbles. Defense makes the recovery a turnover.
Chris, at the risk of stating the obvious, in these conditions, the ball carriers have got to do a better job of securing the football, because if that ball gets away from you, chances are it's going to get on the ground and a turnover.
Looks like a man is down in the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. The shotgun handoff here. And it shows off the juking ability, but not much room to run. It's a short game.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense has countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage, not give up big run plays.
And they will try out the field goal team here.
Come on, get in there, get in there, get in there.
He made it. 3 points on the board. So we have our first points on the board. That makes it 3-0.
Snap, the hold, the kick, everything there perfect to put 3 points up here for the offense.
He'll return it from inside the 10-yard line. They'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. Offense out there for the first play of this drive from the 18. Back to pass. It's Moore. Locates the tight end. It's complete. Not easy to bring down. The cornerback finally gets the job done. They look to throw it here on 2nd down. Now the pass rush gets home. Now the timeout is called by the defense. They've got some things to work out here.
If I'm on this offensive line, man, I would not want to look at the game film after their performance today. It's almost like they've been moonwalking backwards the entire game.
No!
Getting pushed all around.
What?
Now here he goes. They bring him down, but that is a
We gave up a big
timeout is called to talk strategy. Close game here as we approach halftime.
dang, no.
This offense has gotten going at long last. It's another 1st and 10. Looking to throw here. Grab down the middle. It's Whittington. Finding space at the 20. They make the tackle, but all the way down to the 17. And a quick timeout call by the offense after the play. We're back starting a new series here on 1st and 10. From inside the red zone, they're looking to throw. He's running out of time here. Quarterback delivers complete to the right side. The stop made at the 5. The offense will have 1st and goal now. It is 1st and goal. A great chance to claim the lead before the break here. From the shotgun, he's probing the secondary.
Oh my God.
Well, that's a thing of beauty right there. Good job all around. Offensive line gave the quarterback enough time. Quarterback puts it right on the money. And with this receiver running a route like this, makes it pretty simple. All you have to do is get his head turned around, catch that football. He's already in the end zone for the touchdown.
Handles the tricky footing, and the PAT is good. So the offense gets momentum scoring before halftime. Now the kickoff. We'll see if the defense can get a stop and preserve that momentum. And he takes this from inside the 5. And the return man brought down. That's decent yardage on that return.
And the USC offense will take over 1st and 10.
So they start the drive looking for some late fireworks here. Less than 30 seconds before halftime. Back to pass. It's Mayava. Incomplete.
Oh, let's run it. Let's
lucky to avoid an interception there.
Pretty nice catch here, but a missed opportunity for an interception. Let's face it, a lot of these defenders, they've got it all. Speed, athleticism, but hands, sometimes a little questionable, as we saw here.
That's a nice wrap up there by the junior.
Sam.
And that will do it for the 1st half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update.
Guys, after seeing that, sign me up for another 2 quarters there in Eugene.
Damn,
The
man, they get the
Trojans
ball
will keep
back.
this away
Oh.
to start the 2nd half.
Set to kick this one away.
And that kick will just bounce into the end zone for a touchback. They'll start at the 25. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. First down, looking to throw the ball. The pass rush closing in. Grab behind the line, it's Stewart. He went backwards on 1st down, so 2nd and long from the 24. They'll hand it off. Going absolutely nowhere. That would be a loss on the play. They're backed up here, trying to make something happen on 3rd and long. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Makes the grab. It's Moore. He's not going to get the 1st down. It's 4th down now. And the Ducks will bring their punt team onto the field.
Number 92 on to punt it away.
Fielded at the 25. But he's got some space here. Good effort by the return man. They get him down, but that's a solid gain. Here's the first play of the drive now to begin at the 39.
I'll take the run play. Don't let it
Looking
fool
for some
you.
space. It's Sanders.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound. It's really solid defense on that play.
caught in the backfield. It's Sanders. And he rolls that about. That's a big gainer there.
Man, isn't it fun to watch running backs who can add that dimension to the passing game? They're so dangerous because once they catch the football, they're operating in much more open space than they would be if they're just getting a handoff. And it really tests the linebacker's ability to cover out in space.
Offense getting set. It's second down. Looking to pass. It's Mayava. Lets it fly to the wideout. Makes the grab with plenty of room to run.
Oh,
Big game. Ball moves to the 21.
It's a nice throw and a great catch by this USC wide receiver to pick up a first down. And boy, oh boy, USC quarterbacks and receivers, efficiency and timing and speed and execution, boy, they are putting it on display once again today.
Made the catch, but he was surrounded for not much room to run.
They did a really good job that time of leveraging him out in space. I thought he might have a chance to be able to shake loose because he is so elusive.
Oh, touchdown, USC.
On top here in the second half.
This is such a well-designed play here, Chris. The offensive line opens things up initially, but you can see the speed of the back and the effort by the receivers not to be selfish. These guys are blocking downfield, and that's why he got that ball to the end zone.
The PAT puts him up 3. So after pulling up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. He's going to return it from near the goal line. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. Offense out there for the first play of this drive from the 18. They'll run it from the gun. And this one goes nowhere. Lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
He hands it off from the gun. He's swallowed up at the line. Could not get past that big defensive tackle.
It was an excellent effort by this defense, just staying in their run fits, holding their own at the line of scrimmage, and then making a tackle. Offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get any yards at all.
Escapes the pocket. And he'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. The Ducks will send the punt team onto the field. They finally get him, but he found a nice lane in that return, and that means good starting field position for this drive. And the Trojans offense is back out on the field. Remember, last time they scored a touchdown. Can they keep clicking here, or the defense come up with a stop? Gets the first and still running. They bring him down, but that's enough to move this offense into the red zone with a first down at the 17. And the Trojans are in the red zone. Off the play fake, looking to throw.
Oh, down.
The defensive pressure hurried the throw that time. Incomplete. Second down coming up.
Chris, we're all guilty of this. We all look at the big plays, the quarterbacks, the offense, how many points, how many yards. And sometimes we overlook the most
first
important
down.
aspect
Let's
of
go.
the offensive line. You've got to do a good job consistently protecting the quarterback, and it all comes down to the offensive line. And here, they hurry the quarterback, and they blow up the play.
Here's the handoff on first and goal. Ball carrier brought down at the 4. Offense in great scoring position here. See if the offense can punch it in on second and goal. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, USC.
I think we're starting to kind of see a theme here, Chris, today. That's his second touchdown. The offensive line doing their job, and he's doing an outstanding job of just reading the defense, finding the hole, and being able to pick up big yards and touchdowns.
Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. He'll return it from inside the 5. Coverage team brings down the returner. Here's the first play of the drive. They'll set up from the 13. Gets it out quickly to the left side. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion. Now it's second down here. Dropping back. It's more. Pressure is coming. Oh, they trap him for a sack.
And just like that, you squeeze the life out of this offense. That's another sack by this defense. They have been in that backfield the entire game, and a big reason why these guys are enjoying a lead.
With the catch, it's Stewart. The reception makes about 7 yards, but fourth down coming up here. The Ducks will send their punt team onto the field. And as we take a break, take a quick look at how the national rankings stack up in the chase for those playoff positions. We're set now for the fourth quarter. Who is going to make the crucial plays to take home this W? The Ducks will bring their punt team onto the field. On to kick now for the 5th time tonight. See if he can make something happen with the return. He's brought down, but a good effort to make something of that return. And here comes the USC offense back on the field. On the ground, it's Sanders.
Oh my gosh.
40. He's in the clear. Touchdown, Trojans. No chance to catch him there.
Chris, all week I wondered if this back might get loose and come up with a big play like this. The defense had their back turned, couldn't really see where he was. By the time they realized it, he just had too much speed, and he's able to take it to the end zone.
And the extra point up and good makes it a 3-score game, up 17 here in the fourth. He's got it inside the 15. Stop at the 22. That's pretty solid coverage there. Offense out for the first play of the drive, beginning at the 22. To the air. It's Moore. Makes the catch. It's Benson.
Hey, it's positive yards, right? That's never a bad thing. But let's face it, these guys got a long way to go in a short amount of time to do it. So let's get the ball downfield, and let's get out of bounds and try to preserve that clock.
Nowhere to run up the middle. Offense gets set up here. It's 3rd down. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. He cannot escape. It's a sack.
Bro, we got 8 sacks.
That takes the wind right out of your sails. This offense is trying to find a way to get back into this game, and another pressure and a sack against their quarterback.
And he's throwing for it on 4th down. Can't connect downfield, incomplete, and a turnover on downs.
Chris, I totally understand why they would go for this here at this point in the game. You're down by 3 scores. We're in the second half. They felt the pressure with the possession that they had, the field position that they had. They needed to make something happen. Unfortunately, not able to come through.
And it's incomplete, comes up a little short on that throw. After the incompletion, 2nd and 10 from the 25. Runner takes the toss and moves to his right. The junior able to bring him down quickly.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively. I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space, still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
Oh, but he can't quite hold on. A great chance for their first interception here today, but it's going to bring up 4th down. And it's good right down the middle. And they add to their lead. So after adding to this big lead, they are set to kick it away.
I was watching this guy in pregame. He's got a strong leg. Not surprised here he's able to put 3 points up here for the offense.
The return begins inside the 10. Tackled at the 22. Good job by the coverage team. Offense out for the first play of the drive, beginning at the 22. Looking to pass. It's Moore. Running out of time in the pocket. Swarmed by the pass rush. A sack.
Man, how about the job by this defense? I mean, we really expected this offense to be able to come into this game, put up big yards and a lot of points, and here we are in the fourth quarter. Collectively, they don't even have 200 yards total offense, and they just seem to be out of sync.
Just standing there, gets hit again.
Chris, I'm really surprised by the way this game has turned out. That's another sack by this defense. They've done such a great job of preparing a plan to get ready for one of the top quarterbacks in the country. They've kept him out of sync, applied pressure, and a big part of the reason they're enjoying this lead right now.
They're finally able to stop, and the quarterback brings the big man down. Not easy to do with that size difference. And the Ducks bring their punt team onto the field. Looking to flip the field here. And it's taken at the 45. Returner brought down. Sets up the next drive. Here comes the opening play of the drive. They begin at their own 45-yard line. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. First out and more. He's still running. He's brought down, but the game moves the ball to the 39. First down and 10 now. They'll try the ground game here with the running back. Second down play coming up. And he'll set up to throw. Delivers quickly to the left side. That one falls incomplete. Looking for a flag. Doesn't get it. Brings up third down. They come to the line. A long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. Bringing pressure. Incomplete. He was hit as he threw the ball. That's a big third down defensive play. And the Trojans will line up to boot it away. And he's going to get run out of bounds after a small pickup on the return. And they'll start the drive here from the 23-yard line. To throw, it's Moore. The pocket breaking down. And a short pitch and catch to the tight end. And it's out of bounds after a decent gain. Second down play coming up for this offense. And he drops back in the gun. Defense is coming after him. Nowhere to go here, and the ball is knocked loose. And the defense comes up with the football.
How about this defense flying in there trying to get their hat on the ball? They do, and they're able to pounce on it for a big turnover.
And the USC offense is back out on the field. They had to punt the ball last time. Now they're looking to add points, build on this lead. Oh, what a move.
I know this defense worked very hard at halftime to come up with answers on how to try to slow down this running back after the big first half, and he's already at it again.
And the Trojans looking to take advantage of the red zone trip here. Leaning on the run game here. And they'll bring him down after just a short pickup. Third down play for this offense. Play fake, looking to throw. Throws to the tight end. Touchdown, Southern Cal. And the
Run up the score on them. Run up the score on them. I'm trying to be the #1 team in the nation.
Ask for the defense there, Kurt.
Absolutely, but when you're given that kind of field position, anything less than a touchdown would be a disappointment. They did exactly what they needed to do by capitalizing on that short field.
Now we beat Oregon, and now we are.
Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away.
The #5 team in the nation. We just beat Oregon, now we are.
And he stopped at the 19.
I don't wanna be
the coverage team.
the #5 team in the
And the Oregon
nation.
offense is back out on the field. Desperate times here. They need points, and they have
I
to
don't
score
wanna
quickly.
the #5 team.
And from the shotgun,
When we
handoff.
just beat the #1 in Oregon.
Chris, overall, it's been a tough day for this offense, but especially for this running back. Just not able to find any kind of traction at all. And it's made this
When we
offense
just
somewhat
beat
one-dimensional, and a
#1
large
and
reason
we
they're trailing
beat
in the fourth.
Oregon.
Using his legs. It's Hughes. That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
Chris, as this clock winds down, it has been a rough day for this offense. Just unable to get anything going. You hope they're able to go back,
I don't
look at
wanna
the
be
film, try to learn
the
from the
number
mistakes, and come
5
out the next
team
week
in the
looking much better than they
nation.
did
We
today.
just beat
Looking
the
for man
number
deep down the
1
left
in
side.
Oregon.
And it's
Damn, I
incomplete. They
thought I
let it
picked that
fly
off.
on third down, but now it brings up fourth.
Boy, this offense has really struggled today, Chris, when it comes to throwing the football. They have dug themselves a huge hole. They're not going to have any chance of coming back. And I think one thing about this is you wonder where you go.
Oh, they've got him. A fourth down sack and a turnover on downs.
Well, they just had to go for this, Chris. Pretty obvious. Not much of a choice. Down late in a game like this, you got to be aggressive. You got to take a chance. This was clearly just not their day.
Here comes second down now. Every play important down here in the red zone. They'll feed the back again. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Now, the defensive coordinator must be thinking, it's about time. This running back has just destroyed this defense. And this time, they're able to get into that backfield and come up with a nice play.
Here we go, third down, close to the goal line. They can still get a first down without scoring. Toss it to the back, running left. Touchdown, USC.
I don't wanna be the number 5 team in the nation when we just beat the number 1 in Oregon.
Executing and doing what needs to be done. That's
I
what
don't
we're seeing
wanna
from this
be
offense. Yeah, they
the
continue to
number
put points on the
5
board and
team
they're
in
blowing
the
away. I just love to see
nation
the
when we
execution,
just
how
beat
they're
the
going about their
number
business.
1 in
Pass block
Oregon.
and good. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. So after putting up a touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away.
Number 1 in Oregon.
From inside the 15-yard line and bringing it out. Gets it to the 25-yard line. That's where they'll start the drive.
And your Oregon Ducks will take over.
Beat the number 1. I don't wanna be the
And the
number
first play of the
5
drive now
team
from the
in the
25.
nation when we just beat the number 1 in Oregon.
Back to throw. It's Moore.
I don't wanna
Wants some
be
time. Now lets it
the
go.
number
And
5
it's
team
incomplete.
in
The
the
defender arrived at the same
nation
time as
when
the
we
football.
just
And now
beat
it's
the
second down.
number 1.
Boy, it's another incompletion. Just something's missing with this offense. Cannot quite get into sync. And now we got another fourth down for this quarterback.
Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. Looking for a late deep shot. And it falls incomplete as the clock hits 0-0. That's it. Game over. Well, this is a stunner. It's a football team that walked in here with that number 1 attached to their name, and they got it.
I love that you said walked into this game because that's how they played throughout the entire football game, and they got embarrassed. This was a statement today by this winning team and really a declaration to the entire college football world.
And that's going to wrap it up. For Coach Straight, I'm Chris Fowler. This has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.
Inside the 15-yard line of defense. It's from the 25-yard line. That's when they start the drive.
Beat the number 1. I don't wanna be the number 5 team in the nation when we just beat the number 1 in Oregon. I don't wanna be the number 1 team in the nation when we just be number 1. Wow, we're ranked number 2 now in the. Oh wow. Let's look at it. Who's number 1 then? Miami's number 1. We should be number 1. Miami number 1. USC number 2. Ohio State number 3. Clemson number 4. Notre Dame number 5. Louisville number 6. LSU number 7. Dang, Oregon. Oh, dang, number 8. Kansas State. 9. Baylor. Oregon dropped down all the way to number 10 with that nasty loss they took. Illinois number 11. Texas A&M number 12. Michigan outside of the playoff picture at number 13. Duke 14. Oklahoma 15. Arizona State 16. Indiana 17. Tennessee 18. Penn State 19. Texas 20. Auburn 21. Ole Miss 22. Nebraska 23. Pitt 24. Colorado back in top 25. Wow. I don't wanna be the number 2 team in the nation when we just beat the number 1 in Oregon. I don't wanna be the number 2 team in the nation when we just beat the number 1 in Oregon.
Welcome to Boise, Idaho, where fans describe a home game in one way. We get them on the blue, and that typically means trouble for anyone who tangles with the Boise State Broncos. A huge opportunity for both of these teams to get a boost and find a way to break into the top 25 if they can come out with a victory. As we'll see a squad from the Big Ten, the USC Trojans, taking on a team from the Mountain West, the Boise State Broncos. For EA Sports College Football, Reese Davis with you alongside David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. And guys, can't wait to get this one started. The Broncos will boot it away to start the game. On the run from inside his own 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. So USC's offense will get the football first. And Jesse, they've got a quarterback that if he can get into a rhythm can certainly make plays for his team.
Here's the thing about him, too. He's not the most consistent guy, and he's not the most talented quarterback in the country, but when he's hot, he's really, really tough to stop, David. It's important they get this guy going early.
Yeah, and it's not just him. Like, the offense has to, around him, play well. They've got to protect him. Receivers have to make plays. The running game would be good to get going. So it's got to be a team effort because then he can really be at his best.
After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6. Back to pass, it's Mayava. Got his man. And he's brought down after a nice gain. Looking back to last year, the Trojans made a midseason quarterback change. You might expect that, trying to live up to what Caleb Williams was able to do, but Jaden Maiava certainly finished strong, Jesse.
Yeah, the UNLV transfer looked really, really good, especially at the end of the year. And you know, with Lincoln Riley, one of the great QB whisperers in recent college football memory, if you're locked in and you're playing and you're seeing the field the way Lincoln Riley is seeing it and calling it, this offense is going to be unstoppable. If he does that, he's going to put up Heisman numbers.
They'll line up for a second down play. Grabbed in the backfield. It's Lemon. He's really close to that first down marker, but they stop him just a bit short.
This slot receiver gives defensive coordinators nightmares. You have got to double him virtually on every pass play. He better have safety help over top. Otherwise, this guy's a threat to score every time they throw the ball.
Looking to move the chains. They throw it complete to the left. They've got it to the 49-yard line, and they'll move the chains. These two guys, just on the same wavelength, they make clutch connections all the time.
And that's practice, man. That's all summer. That's all spring. Just so many hundreds and thousands of balls where you know exactly when that guy's going to break. You know he's a stud. You're going to feed him, especially on these third down situations.
And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on first down. Second down coming.
Well, no secret, this guy was a big part of their key to success. Already 2 catches on the opening drive, and they go back to him again. This time the defense is in better position, and they force the incompletion.
Behind the chains now on second and long. Trying to move them on the counter. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball.
Well, you live by the blitz, you die by the blitz. That time the defense called it at the perfect time. The linebacker able to make the stop on a short game.
And from the offense's perspective, that's probably making a little something out of nothing. The blue turf rumbling on this third down attempt as the Bronco fans exhort the D. Looking left. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. Fourth down coming up.
This is a point where you just got to be able to focus. The critical down and distances in this game, like that third down right there. When it's a good throw, you got to make the catch. You got to be able to make that play.
The Trojans will punt this one away. This will be their first punt of the afternoon. Fair catch is made at the 15-yard line, and that's where they'll start this drive. So the Boise State Broncos offense will try to get something started with their first possession. It's not often we focus on a matchup quite like this, but David, we have a couple of premier tight ends in this game.
And we've seen it recently, right? Ty Warren last year, Brock Bowers the year before. Like, you can build an offense around an elite tight end, and both of these schools do it. The speed, the playmaking ability, the versatility. Palmer, I bet you wish you had a guy like this you could throw to.
You're right, David. I played with a lot of NFL guys at tight end, but none of them were as dynamic as these two right here. And you're going to see them get the ball in a variety of ways. We're seeing offense change in college football, and one of the biggest reasons is the versatility now at the tight end position, and these are two of the best in the entire country.
And this one will be stopped for no gain.
Really good defense. You know, you're trying to stay as close as you can to all these targets, and most importantly, those open field tackles and getting them on the ground as soon as they catch it. That's a major deal for defenses, and that was a good example there of it.
They'll move the tight end. To the air, it's Madsen. Fires to the wideout. Wide open downfield. And the tackle is made, but not before that completion gets them 30-plus. This dude is just exceptional in every facet. So fluid, such a great route runner, and a big play there.
And money down, third down, find him. I mean, you want to find that matchup because he's going to win, and gets a good release, gets down the field. You see that's your playmaker, that's your guy. Get it to him, get the first down.
able to pick his way forward for a decent game before the defense gets him down.
Well, it's plays like that that'll help this offense stay in rhythm all game long. If you can have that kind of success on first down running the football, it just opens up your entire playbook moving forward.
And the Broncos can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Trying play action. Here's a heat. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face third down.
Well, they tried to go play action on that one to see if they could freeze the defense, but a great job getting to the quarterback, not being fooled by it and forcing the incompletion.
The Broncos line up trying to move the sticks on 3rd and short. From the gun, wants to pass. And he can't connect on the throw. It's incomplete.
Great job by the defense there. They weren't surprised by that play call there on 3rd and short. They were expecting pass. They took everything away and forced the incompletion.
And the Broncos will line up to punt it away. First punt of the day, and he'd love to lock them up close to their goal line. Punt goes out of bounds, and a really nice job as they stick them deep in their own end. They'll mark it around the 10. Power football with the run. Knocked down after a pickup of 3 to the 12.
And those body blows really, really matter. Like, I want to be able to hand the ball off to my running back 10, 15 times a game. Make the defense tackle them, wear them out. Sometimes these 3 to 4 yard runs, later in football games, they turn into 5 to 15 to 20-yard gains just because of the body blow effect.
They'll try the run. Great penetration by this defense, and they knock him down behind the line. A loss of 1.
They're trying to run the football. There's just nowhere to go for the ball carrier inside. He tried to bounce it to the outside. That linebacker way too fast. He met him there and forced the TFL.
Looking to convert, they'll go to the Wildcat. On the snap, it's Jordan. Running into the open space. He's got the first down, and they did a brilliant job getting them out flanked with the Wildcat.
And they may have caught the defense snapping there a little bit, David, maybe expecting pass on that 3rd down, but because of the back's effort now, fresh set of downs.
And it's so nice to have a guy that you can give the football on these 3rd down situations and feel confident you're going to continue to move the sticks.
Off the play fake on 1st down to throw. And that will be incomplete. Man, that would have been a big hitter if they could have done it, but 2nd down coming.
Sometimes it takes quarterbacks a few plays to really get into the rhythm of the game and not force things. I think the quarterback that time was really trying to force the ball to his wide receiver, but against man coverage, there were other guys on that play that were open that could have had a chance. So this quarterback just needs to settle down a little bit. He won't be throwing as many incompletions if he just lets the coverage tell him where to go with the ball.
He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage.
That's a fantastic play by the linebacker. He has such tremendous instincts. As soon as he sees run, he's coming downhill. He's got great speed. He gets you on the ground. That's why he's one of the best linebackers in the entire country.
Back to throw, it's Mayava. Unloads to the wideout. A strike downfield. Ripping off a pretty good chunk of yardage. They've got it out to the 41 with a 1st down.
Zone coverage means everybody's looking at the quarterback. So now, when I'm a wide receiver, I got to make sure I know I fit in the hole between these zones. I know where they're dropping to, and I know where I need to get to. Great job by the wide receiver finding that hole, and the quarterback throwing a strike.
They'll run it from the gun. Powers through the defender.
Man, a nice second effort by the back to break a tackle. But how about those defensive backs willing to come up, stick their face in the fan, and make a tackle?
Those are the best run defenses, too, right? It's not just D linemen and linebackers getting all the plays, but it's DBs that are willing to not just cover, but tackle backs in the open field.
Got it behind the line. It's Lemon. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few.
Great play by the cornerback. He was just way too physical at the point of attack. He beat his man trying to block him, and he tackled that receiver on the screen.
This Boise State crowd bringing the noise. It's deafening here on third down. Off the play fake. Got the quick pass. He's got first down yardage as they move it to the 44.
Well, it's a nice job, too, of the quarterback after the play fake there, getting his eyes down the field. He had to get that to his tight end quickly, knowing he wasn't going to have a lot of space to run with after the catch.
And the Trojans have it with a 1st and 10. They'll give it to the back. And a nice run there before the defense finally makes the stop.
And winning first downs is a priority for a defense, and you can't get bludgeoned. You can't get physically beat at the point of attack. You know the percentages. It's usually pretty good on first down that they're going to run the football. So them getting that big chunk, getting in 2nd and short, not a good job by this defense.
Here comes the option. He'll toss it. And they just didn't get anybody on that defense out of position, and they will lose yardage on that one.
Really good job by this defense, understanding responsibility football, playing the first option, playing the second option. There was absolutely nowhere to go. Nice job being dialed in exactly where the ball was going and how to get them to the ground.
Here's the handoff. How about that defense getting back there? He'll lose a couple.
Man, how about that defense on the snap? They are in the backfield with great penetration. Nowhere to go for the running back. That defense was sitting on G, waiting on O.
The Trojans will punt it away on 4th down. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. And nobody able to field that punt as it rolls out of bounds. Opening play of this drive comes from the 12-yard line. From the gun, running back on the move. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
Well, there's just nowhere to go for the runner on that last play. Just way too much penetration up front. And as a result, they lose yardage.
Got stuffed on 1st down. It's 2nd and 10. The give from the gun. Maybe picked up a couple as he gets it to the 14.
And, man, the big fellas up front, they don't get a lot of credit. They don't get talked about a lot unless it's negative, but they're the big component, man. They've got to get some push, to get some running lanes, get this running game going. They're the ones that make it go.
Now facing a 3rd and long. Looking to throw, it's Madsen. Throws to the wideout. It's complete. Really nice job to get it past the sticks, pick up the 1st down at the 30.
And I love the awareness by the wide receiver on that play because I'm not sure that route was supposed to be that deep. You got to wonder if the receiver decided maybe to adjust the route a little bit to make sure that he got the 1st down.
Takes the handoff. It's Sherrod. Oh, he broke out another move. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they have a 1st down at the 43.
1st down, physicality wins football games. Being able to run the football and create balance. And right here, just choose up another 1st down. Gives you another chance to maybe continue to run the football.
And I feel like this guy, too, is just an explosive play waiting to happen. His vision, his quickness, and he's got a burst. If you give this guy just a crease, he's going to hit it.
Turning it on. Nice pickup there. Gets him the 1st down and sets him up at the 45-yard line. The Broncos are learning about life after Ashton Genty last year with the sensational season, got close to Barry Sanders' single-season rushing yards record. When you change things, how much of an impact could that have on the way they distribute the ball, David?
I mean, they're going to have to find their go-to guys, but here's the thing. You know it's going to be a really good system. And having Mad Dog back at quarterback, a guy that you know you can trust how to distribute the football, knows the plays, a lot of experience back on the offensive line. There's a lot of others that were still here for that playoff run.
They finally get him on the ground, but he's got an explosive play for the 1st down. They might have the defense's head spinning a little bit now. Hit him with a big run, now they hit him with a big pass.
Man, it's so hard to defend both. You know that. Which coverage do I want to put? Do I want to put more people in the box to stop the run? When you've got this kind of balance on offense, the defense can't be right.
pulled down at the 11-yard line as they inch closer and closer to pay dirt.
Defense is all about creating negative plays, and he does a really good job at the quarterback spot of not taking sacks. Like, that's a great job. He wants to throw the football. The clock goes off, he takes off, and gets a positive gain.
Operating in the red zone here on second down. The RPO fired complete to the left. The stop is made, but this offense is threatening first and goal from the 9. The Broncos started this drive backed up in their own end, and now they've moved into position to score. Tight end in motion, see how the D reacts. A first down run in the red zone. He pushes it forward all the way to the 2-yard line.
You know what? Everybody gets energized in the whole football team when you got running backs that fight for extra yards and breaks tackles. It's awesome to watch. Everybody literally gets a little jolt of energy as that guy continues to fight for everything he gets.
Marches ahead. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage.
And with the stuff there, Jesse, on second down, this little third to mid-range, you got 2 downs. What are you thinking here?
Maybe getting your quarterback out on the perimeter and giving him a run-pass option. See if you can get the defense in a bind.
They'll try to slam it in. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play.
And decision time coming for this offense. How about the defense? They've hung in there, Palmer, made him earn it all the way down. Now, are you going to go for it on 4th down?
Yeah, you know, after running so many plays offensively on the drive, I know it'd be disappointing to only walk away with a field goal, but you'd feel even worse if you went for a touchdown and didn't get it. I think you kick it right here.
And this one is perfect. And that'll put the first points of the game on the board. It's 3-0.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
After putting up the field goal, they're set to kick it away. He'll start the return inside his 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. This should be the last play of the quarter. The give to the tailback. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it. We've reached the end of the period. Boise State has the lead. We put one in the books. Let's have a look at our game summary. Lots of time left, and we are ready to get back to it and open the second period. And the Trojans now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. The give to the back. Slams into the pile. He'll get 1 to the 17.
They have just not been able to get this guy into a rhythm so far in this game. I know it's still the first half, but there's been nothing going for him like we just saw in that last run. He's an outstanding talent. You may have to start thinking about throwing him the football, getting him out in the perimeter in space to let him go to work. He's got to touch the ball for you to come back in this game. Right now, running it, though, very difficult.
To the air, it's Mayava. Unloads to the right. High coverage and an incomplete pass. The defense knocks it away and forces a 4th down.
It's amazing to think just how confident this offense was coming into this game. They thought they were going to go up and down the field throwing the football in this one. That has not been the case. They have not yet scored a touchdown in this one. They just threw an incompletion on 3rd down now, looking like they may have to punt. This offense has got to find their rhythm, but you've got to wonder about their confidence at this point of the game.
He'll put a stop to that return as he gets it up to the 41-yard line. First play of the drive comes from the 41. Looking for a crease, it's Sherrod. Stop behind the line, he'll lose a yard.
Well, there's a statement by the defensive line. First down play, expecting run, and they just dominated up front. Beat their one-on-ones and forced a tackle for a loss.
After getting knocked back to open this drive, it's 2nd and 12. Back to pass. The defense wouldn't let him loose, and even though it's a completion, they lost yardage.
I think they tried to slip it to that tight end really quickly and get him the football and create some space and maybe try to make a play, but the defense said no, there is nowhere to go. Defense actually gets him for a loss.
And the running game has been going in the wrong direction. They'll try to get their first positive play of the drive here on 3rd down. Quickly out to the tight end. He is not going to get there. Stopped short of the line to gain, and it'll be 4th down.
Well, that time on 3rd and long, they just took what the defense gave him. Nothing down the field. They were hoping maybe he could make somebody miss after the catch. Wasn't able to do it, so now it sets them 4th.
And the Broncos line up to punt it away. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. He'll field the punt and try to make a big play. And he's going to get it up to about the 29-yard line before he's brought down. Let's see what they have dialed up as this drive starts from the 29-yard line. Looking for a man. It's Mayava. Under fire. Pass rush. Gets there. Gets home. Gets him down at the 23.
Strong safety blitzes can sometimes be hard to see coming from a quarterback standpoint because we're used to seeing the strong safeties insert themselves into the box, but you don't oftentimes see them blitz like that. That can be tricky to watch.
The Trojans trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. Going to sling it on 2nd down. And the defense gets loose, bringing the heat, and down he goes again.
Well, that defender just was better in his one-on-one on the pass rush. He does a great job being the offensive lineman to get to the QB.
Drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, he'll need to loosen up that arm. He's going for the big play. He hauls it in, and nobody's close.
Man, if I'm a defense, I got to find a way to get some more pressure on the quarterback or disrupt their timing and their rhythm. I can't give them these big chunk plays through the air. I got to be maybe a little bit more aggressive or do something a little bit different.
This offense has had trouble getting it in gear, but maybe a little life here on 1st and 10. Leaves it with the back. They'll pick up 4, 2nd and 6 coming.
And sticking to the run. I tell you what, a lot of teams that are really good are really stubborn, and they continue to run the football even with little success. So this offense is going to continue to focus on running the football, you can tell.
Solid pickup of 4 on 1st down. It's 2nd and 6. To the air. It's Mayava.
Quarterback early and often. Make him feel uncomfortable. Make him feel that pressure. Keep getting him on the ground. That's why they built the lead.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. Trying to move the sticks on 3rd down through the air. Grabbed in the middle. It's Lane. He's going to come up about 5 yards short of the line to gain.
When these wide receivers work the middle of the field, so much of this is feel. Understanding where the holes are in the zone or understanding how to get leverage on a man. And these wide receivers are dangerous nowadays because they do it so fast and see that so quick and make those plays over the middle.
A fairly short distance here toward the sidelines, not his best work. This drive will start from the 19-yard line. Wants to throw on 1st down. Got his man quickly. And they pick up just a few on that completion.
Nice completion here to this wide receiver, and you're going to see this receiver line up in different spots all over the field all game long. Defense has got to keep their eye on where this guy is because they know he's a big part of this offense's success.
Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Looking to fire. Release to the back. Got it in the middle. It's Sherrod. Really good job to pick up a chunk of yardage and get it out to the 39-yard line. It was quite a start for Spencer Danielson in his first full season as head coach at Boise State. 12 wins and a trip to the college football playoff.
And you could see him growing as a coach, and, man, the players loved him. Obviously, Ashton Jeanty is gone from that dynamite team, but a lot of pieces back in place. I feel like this is a team, Jesse, that we're going to see in this spot a lot more.
Yeah, I agree, David. I think there's a lot of people out there that just think it was all Ashton Jeanty, but you're right. They have a lot of NFL talent returning at other spots, so I still expect this team to be successful.
Lost one on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. Here's a quick throw out to the left. He stopped just short of midfield. They'll mark him out of bounds at the 48. Using him out of the slot, he has just been unstoppable.
And I love putting dynamic athletes in the slot that I can move around, that I can put in motion, that I can make him go in or out. I can put him off the ball so you can't get hands on him, and they've really featured this guy today.
He'll sneak it. And I don't think he got there. No, they stopped him short. He does not pick up the first down.
Well, and he gets stuffed on that QB sneak. He's just not doing a really good job of reading the crease and finding a little space to kind of tuck into and drive his feet. He's just running himself into a wall there.
Well, and how about the big boys up front? Make a crease, push somebody back, create some space. There was nowhere to go.
Probably hope for a little bit more on that one. It'll go out of bounds right at the 30-yard line. They'll put the ball in play from their own 30-yard line. Using his legs, it's Jordan. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield.
Just think such a big part of this offense is being physical and establishing the run game. They haven't had a lot of success offensively early in this one, and that's why right there, they're not able to get this guy going yet. That's got to change as this game goes on.
Looking to pass, it's Mayava. With the catch, it's Lemon. Few things on offense as reliable as a tough power back as he plows his way ahead to the 33. The blue turf rumbling on this 3rd down attempt as the Bronco fans exhort the D. Makes the grab, it's Lane. Doesn't quite make it to the first down marker. He's a yard short.
Hey, really nice job on defense, too. Understanding the situation. It's 3rd down. We're fine giving up completions right there. We're not giving up the first down. We're keeping the football and the ball carrier in front of us, and we're tackling the catch. Awesome job, and now you've set up 4th down.
He'll get away another punt. He's been really active today, and no doubt he's going to earn his varsity letter. They'll get down and put a stop to the return at about the 28-yard line. They'll christen this drive from the 28-yard line. Use the play fake, now to throw. Finds the tight end. And a good job of coverage by that defense, just a short pickup.
Oh, that just really nice catch by the big tight end, throwing those mitts up there and catching the football.
A little bit more to go after that last completion. They'll try to pick it up on 2nd down. Tight end now in motion. They'll run play action. Gets it out fast. They'll wrestle him down just short of the first down. I don't even think they're going to bring out the chains to measure this one.
Well, you hear all the time that the tight end's the QB's best friend. You saw a perfect example of it on that last play, right? 2nd down, you need to pick up some positive yards to keep this 3rd down manageable. Really nice job of executing.
The Broncos come to the line needing just inches for the first down.
And, David, on 3rd and inches right there, that's often a decision the quarterback predetermines. Who's my best guard? That's the guy I'm going to try to get behind.
And I know that defensively, too, but I'm just trying to dive and create a pile, but it's so hard to stop that play. That's why you see it ran so successfully.
And the Broncos have it with a 1st and 10. Looking for a man, it's Madsen. Snagged out of the air. And he's knocked down immediately, but a good pickup on that play.
When you run your slant route and it's against man-to-man, one thing you know you're going to get is hit. When that wide receiver catches the football, slants don't open up wide open. Linebackers are going to be there, safeties are going to be there, so you got to be able to take that hit and hold on to that football.
From the gun, the ground game. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain.
And that run really didn't go anywhere, and a lot of times we don't focus on it enough, but how important those 5 guys are up front. To get on those defensive linemen, to try to move them out of the way, to get a run game going, it squarely falls on the shoulder of those 5 offensive linemen.
On 3rd and short, the run and looking for the first down. The Broncos get enough to move the chains.
Yeah, a nice job dialing up that short yardage situation play call there, David. They needed 1 yard, and they picked up 2.
Yeah, great job up front. Great job by the back knowing where they need to go. Nice having a hole you can get through and not have to just do it all on your own as a running back.
And the Broncos have this offense rolling. They'll send the tight end in motion. Quarterback on the keeper. Short gain on the play before he slides.
Yeah, and it's a nice job by this defense. Understand, listen, that QB is a threat. And they're going to run all kinds of options, and he's going to run the football. They were dialed in and got that sucker to the ground.
What will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go? Wants to go up top. That's caught. It's Sherrod. He's close to the first down, but they're going to mark him just a little short.
One of the things you love about this running back is not only can he run between the tackles, but he's also a weapon in this offense catching the football.
The Broncos come to the line on 3rd down, trying to keep this drive alive. They'll run the sneak for it.
3rd and 1, everyone knows it's coming, but the quarterback sneak is so hard to stop. They just got to get 1 yard. Nice job by the offensive line.
Well, a really good push by his center on that last play, making it easy for his quarterback to just tuck the football, belly it, get low, and drive your legs.
And the Broncos back to the line on 1st down. Let's see if they keep leaning on this running game. Got room to work. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play.
Man, not much wiggle room for the ball carrier there.
Not really sure what they can do to try to create some space.
I know. Block better. How about the offensive lineman push some guy backwards and make some holes?
Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. From the gun, they'll try the middle. And this one will be stopped for no gain.
Well, the offensive line had everybody blocked except the defensive end. He was able to sneak into the backfield and get the tackle for loss.
They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. Back to pass, it's Madsen. Fires to the wideout. He's got an open man. They've got it just outside the red zone. They'll move the chains. It's at the 21.
How many first downs is that, guys? On this drive alone, this defense has got to find a way to get off the field. They're playing way too many snaps.
We've reached the 2-minute timeout, and they'll talk it over to see if they can build on this lead before halftime. Just on the edge of the red zone. 1st and 10 from the 21. The give to the right. He rumbles all the way down to the 2-yard line. He gave a little bit of everything on that one.
Every offense wants to be able to run the ball and be physical, especially on 1st down. And you want to create 2nd and short, 3rd and short, or just get first downs like that run right there.
They've hit him with back-to-back chunk plays. Now it's 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. And he is stopped, not getting close to the end zone. Line of scrimmage still at the 3.
There is nowhere to run and nowhere to hide on these situations. You know the physical ground game comes into play inside the 5-yard line, and they match the intensity. Nice job. Everybody flying around to the football.
Into the hallelujah land. Touchdown, Broncos! That touchdown was a clinic in keeping your offense on the field and wearing the other defense out.
Sometimes your best defense is your own offense. Being able to stay on the field. You're absolutely right, Ruiz. That was a clinic. Running the ball, playing at great rhythm and pace. QB making good, smart decisions and not shooting yourselves in the foot. No penalties, no turnovers. It doesn't get any better than that last drive.
Lining up for the PAT. And the extra point will tack another one onto this lead. They held the ball for 15 plays on that touchdown drive. And they finish it up with a 3-yard scoring toss. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. Looking for an alley from inside his own 10. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. Plenty of time to work, not any time to waste as they take over here in the final 2 minutes of the half. That's reeled in. It's Lemon. Didn't pick up a lot there, moved it forward just a few.
Well, it's a nice job by the defender. They're closing the gap with the wide receiver. They're going to complete the hitch pass, but he's able to run right up on him, get him to the ground for a minimal gain.
Quarterback stands alone, all wide receivers. Looking downfield, it's Mayava. Finds his man, it's Lemon. All the way out to the 43-yard line before he's pushed out of bounds, and this offense is on the move.
Yeah, and listen, I'm going to move this guy everywhere. He was in the slot this time, but I'm not going to let the defense understand where he's lining up so they can double-team him, put him in the slot, put him out wide. Either way, find this guy early and often.
Looking to throw on first down. Working that wide receiver screen. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain.
For a wide receiver screen to work, you've got to have better blocking out in front by other receivers, and they're just not physical enough at the point on that last play.
So now it's 2nd and long. Back to pass. Got him downfield. Inside the 30, down to the 29. Time is running short here in the first half. There's a timeout on the field. Tight game here late in the first half. And the Trojans getting set on 1st and 10. Looking to throw on first down. Catch in the middle, it's Sanders. The ball is down at the 14 after that grab.
And that's why this guy is such a weapon in this offense, because you don't have to throw it far downfield. Just get the ball in his hands. He catches it close to the line of scrimmage, but look what he was able to do after the catch. He gets an explosive play for this offense.
The Trojans, once backed up in the shadow of their own goalpost, have put quite a drive together. Makes the catch. Oh, the sweet feet. Touchdown, Trojans! Nice catch and good work afterwards to get it into the end zone.
That is exactly what this offense needed to do. You talk about answering at the right time, right before the half, close this gap, create some momentum, go into the half, put something together, try to come out with your hair on fire and win this second half.
He'll try to tack on one more. And with the extra point, the lead is cut to 3. It's 10-7. So that scoring drive took only 6 plays. And they top it off with a 14-yard pass for the touchdown. They're coming out to tee it up for the kickoff, and that last score was a real buzzkill for this crowd. From inside the 10, here he comes. Buys just enough space to cross the 25. Let's mark it at the 27-yard line. Offense has enough time to get off a play before we head to the half. Give to the single back. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. That's the end of the second quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin in our halftime update.
Gentlemen, this matchup on that Smurf turf, sign me up for another half in Boise. And it's clear, the aerial attacks of both teams have been relentless. They've been burning each of these secondaries like toast. Just an assault on the defensive game plans, if there even were defensive game plans. Gotta think, fellas, based on the first 2 quarters, we're going to see every route in the route tree again in this second half. And with that, let's send it back to our guys high above the Smurf turf.
And the Trojans will kick it off to start the second half. And he's coming out of the end zone. Pulled down at the 18, and the decision to bring it out of the end zone was not a good one. A little bit backed up to start this drive from their own 18-yard line. Scanning the field, it's Madsen. Unloads to the wideout. Makes a connection. Finally corralled, but not before. He picks up the first down.
And this defense is going to have their hands full because they're going to need to be comfortable with guys one-on-one on islands in the perimeter of the field. And they're just going to have to make better plays than what we saw right there. They knew this offense was going to try to be aggressive. Got to need better effort in the back end for this defense moving forward.
Give to the running back. And I think they'll give him 2 on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up.
And the defense doing a great job committing to the run. When you commit to the run like this, obviously you can give up some plays in the passing game, but you got to stop the run first.
Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on 2nd down. Looking to fire. Makes the grab on the left. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain.
I love offenses and quarterbacks that are willing to take the easy stuff. Take those easy throws that are guaranteed to get positive yards. Yeah, I'm going to take big shots down the field too. But don't forget, it's easier to pick up 2nd and 5, 3rd and 5 than it is when we start getting those long yardage situations.
And a missed opportunity on 3rd down as the defense knocks it free, and 4th down is coming up.
And this offense stays aggressive and they pass the football. I think you can always look back and say, 3rd and short, I'd love for you to run it, be the more physical team. But nice job sticking up and bowing their necks for this defense.
The Broncos will try to pin them back with the punt. And the punt team gets down there and touches it dead. That's where they'll put it in play. Their own end zone nipping at their heels as they start this drive from their own 2. The toss to the right. And just wedges it ahead a bit before he's brought down.
Another tough run for this offense, and I think a big reason why they're down on the scoreboard right now is they just haven't been able to get this guy going. They've tried to give him the ball a lot. It just hasn't paid off, but you get the feeling, too, if they are going to crawl back in this one, they need him to break one off, and it just takes one play for this guy. Don't be impatient. You got to keep giving him the football.
He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage.
Great job by the defense. Everybody firing off the ball, hitting their guys, holding their gaps, running to the football, nowhere to go.
This Boise State crowd bringing the noise. It's deafening here on 3rd down. Dropping back, it's Mayava. There's the pressure. Oh, and he took a shot as he threw that one away.
Well, after struggling so much in the first half, you thought they would have made some adjustments here at halftime to see if they can open up this passing game. But early on in the second half, they're just not really able to get that done. Incompletion on 3rd down in your own end, you're expecting them to punt.
The Trojans will bring the punt team onto the field. They're up to a half-dozen kicks today. On his way from around the 50. And the punt team able to sling him to the ground. The Bronco offense back out there ready to give it another spin. And points have been hard to come by in this one. They'll try to put together a drive. And they're able to shove him to the turf as they stop him for a short gain. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Wants to go up top. Caught behind the line. It's Sherrod. They've got it inside the 30. They'll mark it at the 28. It's first down.
And a great job by the QB finding the running back, get him the football where he can do some damage after the catch, and most importantly, get the first down.
Now on the move at the 28-yard line on first down. Looking downfield on first down. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on first down.
We know about this running back's versatility, and he's made some plays in this game so far catching the ball. That time, though, he had no shot. Defender bearing down on him. They're able to get the hit and make sure it falls incomplete.
They're dealing with a 2nd and long. The play action fake. Under fire. Can't make the connection, and the defense putting on the heat and forcing the incompletion.
And you've seen this formula work at all levels of football. You pressure the quarterback, his numbers start to drop. He's not as efficient. Nice job by the defense.
A little less room to work with now as the ball's at the 28, and it's 3rd and long. Wants to throw. It's Madsen. A shot toward the end zone. And it's caught. Touchdown, Broncos.
Yeah, and that's simple, but it's not easy. It's a go route. Like that receiver streaking straight down the outside of the field. And my job as a quarterback is to put that ball up in the air, keep it away from the safety. He does just that. Receiver comes down with the catch. Nice pitch, nice catch, touchdown.
PAT unit on the field. And with the extra point, they push the lead out a little further. A very efficient 5-play scoring drive. And the score comes on a touchdown pass covering 28 yards. They're set to kick it off, and this crowd now ready to get behind them. On the move from inside his 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. They'll start this drive from the 18-yard line. Looking for a gap. It's Sanders. Didn't find a lot of room. Let's give him 2 out to the 20.
And I think this has probably been the most surprising thing of this game so far. This guy's one of the best running backs in the entire country. They just can't get him going. He's never been able to get into a rhythm. You got to give the defense so much credit because they have been able to shut this guy down. And they got to keep that up here in the second half.
Wants to fire on 2nd down. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. And he's brought down after a nice game. The Trojans getting it done through the air, picking up the first down.
And they always got one of these, a big arm sucker that can sling the ball down the field. You think about USC, that's what I always think about. Quarterbacks, playmakers, Hollywood, Heismans.
Off the RPO, complete. You'll take 4 yards on first down every time, 2nd and 6.
Yeah, and tight ends aren't just line up and block guys anymore. These guys are athletes. You line them up all over the field. And nowadays, you even start to feature them more and more in the passing game.
Offense gets set for 2nd down. Handoff from the gun. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender.
And a lot of times you want those big plays. You want those splash plays. But sometimes you're going to take some losses. You're not going to run the football overly well. But if you continue to run it, you can at least create some balance. You at least have the threat of it. Otherwise, you're just going to abandon it, and now it's just going to be a passing game.
Back to throw, it's Mayava. Just couldn't find any room, and he wound up throwing it in reverse. They lost yardage. They were banking on the yards after the catch. catch, but that went into the negative column.
And I'm banking on the ball coming out quick. When I'm a defense and understanding third and short, understand they're going to throw the ball really quickly, try to make a play. The defense knew it, broke on the football, made a nice tackle to force a fourth down.
Catches it at the 15. Couldn't get away from that cover team, and they've got him down at the 23. This drive opens up at the 23-yard line. Wants to go up top on first down. And they get to the quarterback and knock him down back at the 16.
And I love playing man coverage on the back end, getting in those receivers' faces. Don't let them feel comfortable and run zone where they can find all these holes in the zone and my rush can't get home. Pressure them, pressure them, pressure them.
And the Broncos have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile. Back to pass. Slings it downfield. He's got an open man. They'll move the chains after he gets it to the 43-yard line.
The defense has got to be able to make a play at some point here in the second half. You're down 2 possessions. You need to steal a possession badly. You need to have a takeaway. The coverage is going to have to be way tighter than on that last throw. Otherwise, this offense is just going to go up and down the field.
Now on first down from the 43-yard line. To the air on first down. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. Looking to throw, it's Madsen. Trying to burn this defensive back. He's got it along the sideline. There he goes. And he's brought down after a huge completion.
This quarterback has found a really nice rhythm here on this drive. He just looks dialed in. He's doing a great job in the pre-snap, seeing the safety rotation, and that time saw the one-on-one matchup to take a shot, and he hit it. He's in a really, really nice groove right now.
The Broncos are on the move. Trying to run, it's Sherrod. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple.
Man, oh man, am I upset at my offensive line to give up penetration that fast? Man, we blinked and missed it.
Hey, he barely got the ball and just got destroyed immediately. What a great play. Not many hiccups on this drive, but it's 2nd and 13 now. Looking to fire. And the rush will get to him at the 25.
Man, getting to this quarterback is pivotal. You saw last drive, way too much time. They score a touchdown. Nice job on second down. Anticipating the pass, playing the pass, getting the sack, and now forcing a difficult third down.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, you'll need to push it downfield. The throw. He's got it. Defense is there to make the stop, but he's got the first down, and they'll have it 1st and goal at the 6.
I really like this offense staying aggressive. They were in field goal range, but nice job on 3rd down. Forget that. Let's go get the first down. Let's throw the football. Nice read, nice catch. Now set up with a 1st and goal situation.
They'll run it on 1st and goal. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Boise State.
Down in tight to the goal line, you saw some good movement up front by the offensive line, getting a push and giving that running back a chance.
Getting set for the point after. The kick is up and good and put one more on the lead. Kickoff unit back to work, and they have been busy as they've built this sizable lead. Here he comes from inside his own 5. And the coverage team able to wrestle him down. Good news, I guess, a lot of room to work with as they start this drive from their own 15. From the gun, they'll give it on the inside. He kept those legs moving, got 3 out to the 19.
It's definitely too early to panic, but there's some bad feelings going on for this offense right now. You're way down on the scoreboard. I know we're still in the first half, but after that last play, it's pretty obvious. You can't run the ball. You're becoming a one-dimensional offense at a time when you need to be able to score some points. So either get it done through the air or you've got to be more physical up front.
And that's going to fall to the ground incomplete. That was a physical matchup there. 3rd down coming.
This offense hasn't been able to generate a lot of points in this one. Here in the 3rd quarter, you're seeing the defense and how much pride they take on being physical. It's not just stopping the run. Guys in the back end flying to the football in the air, getting hits on guys, that time on the receiver, knocking it loose.
And he got smacked just as he released the pass. It's incomplete.
And you thought maybe in the second half this offense could just find a rhythm, find something to take advantage of this defense, but the defense has really had their number, not putting up a lot of points, and again, an empty possession right there.
And the Trojans will send out the punt unit. Now on the return. They make the stop, and that is exactly what you want out of your punt cover unit. They'll open this drive from their own 42-yard line. Looking downfield, it's Madsen. Got it in the middle, it's Wagner. Couldn't ask for much more there. A 1st down, and they're down to the 42.
To be honest, I think the quarterback was a little bit surprised himself at the play call that came in that time. You've got a 3-possession lead here in the 3rd quarter of this game. You're probably expecting some short throws, some runs, and this play caller is still asking for shot plays. And listen, you're the quarterback. You're happy to oblige when you've got the playmakers you have offensively. Just keep chucking.
He's going to lose a yard on that one.
Offensively, you want to run that counter, right, to try to take advantage of hyperactive defenses, but just poor execution. Not a good job of understanding where I need to go when I bounce that thing backside, and it bounced outside. You want to take that thing inside, so the offense needs to operate a little bit better and maybe not run as much counter because the defense got in there pretty.
Breaks into the open. And he does a really nice job finding open space and making a good gain before the stop is made.
This shouldn't be a surprise to anybody. If you've got the lead in the 3rd quarter and you want to keep it, you got to bleed the clock. Best way to do that, run the football. And you're now seeing this offense call these run plays back to back. They are trying to be physical, and they're trying to stay on the field.
Tackle behind the line of scrimmage, and what a big 3rd down stop by this defense.
Well, this defense obviously knows they have to be able to stop the run now in the second half if they're going to win this game. And you wonder if they were able to make some tweaks and some adjustments at halftime, maybe getting some more bodies close to the line of scrimmage to give themselves a chance to come back in this game.
No good. Had a chance to make this lead 20, but we're still sitting on a 17.
And sometimes I just feel like 4th down, man, just go for it every time. Like the field goal miss-make rate. And listen, kickers have improved the last couple of years, but you left some points off the scoreboard there.
They'll run it from the gun. We'll give them a couple on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up. Tried to pound it on 1st down, now back to the line. Dropping back, it's Mayava. Makes the grab. And the defense had that one well covered, just a short gain there.
I like the decision by the quarterback here. Just get the ball out of your hands, get it to your playmaker. A lot of times he'll dance and make even bigger plays than he did here, but it was still a positive game.
Guys, this offense is already reeling down multiple possessions. Really need to cash in on this drive. In the gun and looking to throw on third down. Finds his man. It's Sanders. And they wrap him up, but not before he's got enough for the first down.
I like the running back there on the route and the patience he showed, really setting it up. He got to the defender, he was able to put his foot in the ground, get some separation, catch it, and turn upfield for the first.
The Trojans will line it up on 1st and 10. Wants to throw on 1st down. Throws to the wideout. Complete downfield. They just gashed the defense on that one, and they've got it down to the 23. They're not only ready to fight on, they're ready to deliver knockout punches with plays like that.
Yeah, they typically are, and it's typically Hollywood scripts, right? Just beautiful playmakers, big bodies, fast bodies that highlight the famous celebrity quarterbacks. That's just what USC does.
Out of the gun, they'll run it inside. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. Wants to go up top. And he dropped it. It looked for all the world like that would be a catch, and he just got too excited.
It doesn't matter who it is, receivers, in this case, a tight end. You get open, you sometimes start to look at that green space in front of you, and you just take your eye off the football, lose your concentration a little bit, and miss that opportunity for possibly a big play.
Wide receiver comes in motion. To throw, it's Mayava. Fires to the right. Give him 6. Touchdown, Trojans.
And it's now the 2nd time this wide receiver has scored. Another outstanding job with the route. Great job securing the catch.
They'll try to tack one more on their score. And with the extra point, every little bit counts as they get closer. They put together a 65-yard drive for the score. And they close the deal with a 20-yard pass for 6. They're getting set to kick it away, and that last score took a little oomph out of this crowd. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. They come to the line for the first play of the drive, snapping it from the 21. He'll keep it himself.
Well, the QB decided to keep it on that one. And listen, if you had his athleticism, you'd want to keep it too. Almost every time they run these types of option plays. But he's just going to have to do a good job of understanding when to hand it off, when to pitch it, and try to keep this defense on their heels and read his keys. He's got a lot of talent. Just got to make sure he's making the right decisions moving forward.
To the ground with the back. And he was greeted by a host of defenders and barely gets it back to the line of scrimmage.
All right, this running back's had all kind of success. Now we're getting later in the game. We got to make sure we get some stops, get the ball back to our offense.
Probably the toughest call on the play sheet. 3rd and long. Ball's at the 25. Dropping back, it's Madsen. Got his man. Oh, he's got some space. Solid work and execution there. They'll have a first down as they mark it at the 40. And you want to talk about his favorite receiver, it might be everybody based on the number of guys getting touches and a chance to show off their hands in the passing game. The winning plays and come home with the victory. Final stands of the game, and we'll start with the first down. They'll move the tight end. Takes a handoff. It's Sherrod. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
It's going to be tough sledding for the offense here. They're trying to ice this game by running the football and bleeding the clock. They've got a pretty good lead here late in the game, but the defense knows the run's coming, right? So they're going to be loading the line of scrimmage, getting stops like what they just did. Be interesting to see what the offense does on this next one.
From the gun, they'll try to impose their running game. Now they're starting to feel it. They've got a first down at the 44.
And I think this will go a long way in determining the outcome of this football game. They're able to run the football with the lead late in this game. That's a good sign for this offense.
And the Broncos are moving quickly down the field. Leaves it with the back. And they picked up 9 on first down. It'll bring up second and short.
I think you have to like what you see if you're the coaching staff here. Your offense is on the field, and it looks like you got a pretty good drive going. And you're just going to try and keep this thing marching, keep the clock ticking. You've got a really nice lead here late. Just want to find ways to keep the chains moving. They're doing that.
He'll pull it on the read. Picks up the first down and gets down to avoid contact.
And how about the QB? We haven't seen it all game long, man. Nice job coming up big in a big moment in the fourth quarter. He says, nobody there, takes off, does it with his feet, and gets the first down.
The Broncos come to the line with a new set of downs. The RPO, it's complete. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few.
Defense, man, it helps you a lot when you can be a linebacker or a corner or safety, anybody, and you see the QB throw the football. Now I can break on the football right away and limit gains like right here on this play.
Backed up now. Here's second and long. Out of the gun. The running back has it. Jukes his way for more. Brought down after keeping those powerful legs moving, getting all he could. He'll be a few inches short.
And here's the mindset if you're on offense. Fourth quarter, you've got a huge lead. Obviously, you're going to run the football, but just be aware of the clock. You don't want to snap it too quickly. You're probably just doing safe runs inside the tackles like you saw right there. You just got to execute. You got to be aware, but you've got this game in hand so long as you don't turn it over.
Man, let's not make football hard. Quarterback sneak has worked, and it continues to work. Keep using it until they stop it on those short yardage plays.
And the Broncos kept this drive moving on the ground. Now back to work. Back to throw. It's Madsen. Finds his big tight end. They go up top to get it down to the 5-yard line as they try to pay off this drive.
This offense is not letting up, guys. They've got a lead here late, and they are still taking shots. They're still looking for explosive plays. This defense just has not had an answer here all game long.
Second down coming up on this red zone opportunity. Back to pass. Fires into the end zone. It falls incomplete. He was trying to find his man for 6.
You've heard us talk about it a million times. Find the tight end in the red zone. Use the big bodies, right? Well, they do. And he drops it. God, that is not normal for the tight end position. These are the guys you depend on down here in this area.
They'll try to move the chains on the ground. They tried to go smash mouth on 3rd and short, and it did not work against this defense.
Well, this guy's been an animal all game long. He's had tons of success running the football. The defense had to do something to stop him. Give the D-line and that front 7 tons of credit for being really physical there, getting the TFL.
So on 4th down, here comes the field goal kicker in a huge spot. Right down the boulevard. It's good. And that will extend their lead even further.
I really like the decision by this offense because now they got to score 2 touchdowns. Time is not on their side. I can stay very, very conservative. Use that clock. I like the decision by this offense.
And he takes this from inside the 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. They'd love to put a long drive together here as they start from their own 21. To the air, it's Mayaba. Fires to the wideout. Not in lockstep there with the receiver.
Just didn't seem like the quarterback and his intended target were on the same page there.
Working well behind the sticks on second down. Couldn't connect on first down, now back to the air. And it'll be incomplete. This defense is physical in pass deep.
Well, the quarterback knew he wanted to go to his tight end on that play. He's a big physical target, but it was the hit on the play that forced the incompletion.
The blue turf rumbling on this third down attempt as the Bronco fans exhort the D. From the gun, wants to pass. Got his man downfield. Turning it on. Such a big part to convert these third downs, and they've got it at the 42.
Well, trailing like they are right now in the fourth quarter, their execution offensively is just going to have to be at a premium. You can't afford a lot of incompletions at this point. Everybody is going to need to be on the same page moving forward.
This offense will snap it from the 42 on 1st and 10. He'll do it himself. Got to protect the merchandise. Gets down without taking a hit.
You know, I really like this QB running the football because I know he's got a lot of speed, but he's not the biggest guy in the world. So he's not going to be able to break a lot of tackles. You really got to do a good job of trying to scheme ways to get him out in more space.
Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Looking to fire. Caught over the middle. It's Lemon. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few.
This offense has their work cut out for them, man, because the coverage has been so tight. And if you're not throwing to the sideline or you're not getting past the sticks, this defense is going to tackle you inbounds like they just did on that last play and bleed the clock.
And the Trojans come to the ball trying to pick up this 3rd and short. Looking to throw, it's Mayaba. Catch in the middle, it's Strachan. They'll finally drag him down, but not before he gets it to the 40, and it's a 1st down.
And this defense has really done a good job containing this superstar quarterback. But now it's a big-time moment. In the 4th quarter, you know the ball's going to be in his hands. Got to get to him. Got to ruffle his feathers, hit him a few times, make him feel uncomfortable.
On the ground, it's Sanders. He's knocked down behind the line of scrimmage again, and this just hasn't been his day. Nowhere to run.
And it's another tackle for loss for this defense. I'll tell you, they came into this game knowing they had to shut this guy down. He's one of the best in the nation, and they've given him the ball a bunch. He's just had nowhere to run, and I don't think anybody expected him to struggle as much as he had so far in this game.
Terrific job getting to him. There was nowhere to go.
You just get the feeling this defense is going to make it hard on them, right? They've got the lead. It's late. And they're going to try to tackle everybody inbounds. Offense is going to have to really work for this. Be smart. You got to attack the sidelines. You got to throw 1st downs. You got to keep this thing moving vertically down the field.
On 3rd and long, he has to throw for it. Fires deep toward the end zone. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch.
You know, I feel for this offense, if they're going to get back in the game, I don't know if they're going to be able to do it with chunk plays. They're going to have to be methodical and generate some 1st downs and march down the field.
And on 4th down, they'll try to put 3 on the board. This is going to have to be unleashed from 54 yards out. Nestled just inside that right upright. That gets them back to within 10.
How about it? 50-plus, no problem. Big leg, nice accuracy. That's a big-time kick for this young man.
After putting 3 on the board, the kickoff unit ready to go. On the run from inside his own 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. They come to the line for the first play of the drive, snapping it from the 21. Grabbed over the middle. It's Marshall.
I love an offense that wants to stay aggressive. Even when you've got the lead late in a game like this, right, you still try to find your playmakers and get them the ball in space, and that is exactly what this offense is doing.
The Broncos with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. Out of the gun, the give to the back. There he goes. Out across the 30 to the 39 after getting 10 on that one.
It's a point in the game, I think, as a coaching staff where you really challenge your offensive line to go win the football game, right? We've got to lead late. We're going to run the football. And the defense and everybody in the stadium knows that's what's going to happen. Can we run the ball down their throats and impose our will? That's what this offense right now is trying to do.
Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play.
Well, with the defense trailing, they're trying to dictate to the offense now. Really nice blitz call that time, blowing the run play up for a huge loss. You're probably going to see that again. They're trying to find a way to create a takeaway, create negative plays, and get the ball back.
Now the play fake. He finds a soft spot in the middle. He almost picked up the first down on that one, but he'll be just a little bit short. He's been so locked in, it seems like any pass called is a guaranteed chunk play.
Yeah, and winning late like this in the ball game, keep trusting him, keep spinning. You know why? Because stats matter late in the game. You want some postseason awards? Keep chucking it, keep getting those stats.
That'll be enough for a first down as he crosses the 50 and gets it to the 48.
And they found the big fella again, and they found him early and often today. They featured him here in the fourth quarter. Still time left in this football game. I imagine he's going to still continue to get the football thrown his way.
And the Broncos are marching down the field. The lone back's got it. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball.
And I think a lot of times when offenses run these counters, you're going to fake one way, right? Pull guys the other direction. If you can get some penetration really quickly, get behind those pullers, you got a chance to get in the backfield just like right there and create a TFL.
Back to pass, it's Madsen. Rushes on him. And that pass will be jarred loose on second down. That brings up third down.
What a hit by the defender. That's a good throw, and that was going to be caught, but how about the defender dislodging the football from its intended target? Nice job.
The Broncos need a massive chunk play to move the sticks here on third down. From the gun, wants to pass. Pulls it in, it's Gaines. They don't get nearly enough on third down. Fourth down coming from the 48.
Well, quarterback had nowhere to go with it deep down the field, so he found his back, just hoping he could maybe make something happen with it, but the defense rallied, made a nice tackle, setting up fourth down.
And the Broncos send out the punt unit. They may have to pay him overtime. He's punting for the 5th time today. And the return man couldn't get to it to make the catch, and the ball will bounce out of bounds. This drive will commence from their own 11-yard line. Tight end in motion, see how the D reacts. Looking to throw on first down. Caught in the backfield, it's Sanders. Breaks into the open. Tackle is made at the 22, but a nice 10-yard pickup there.
This is the moment for this offense to put a drive together. It doesn't matter what's happened up to the point of this game, but you're trailing right now. You got to put some points up on the board. This is where all 11 guys need to be playing together as one.
Looking to throw on first down. That, friends, is a busted play. Incomplete. Plenty of work to do here on second and long. To the air, it's Mayaba. Works the middle. A pickup of 8 now to convert this 3rd and 2.
And that's perfect for the defense. You'll give that up all day. You're winning this game by multiple possessions late in the game. Play big zone coverages, keep the ball in front of you, and tackle the ball carrier inbounds.
This Boise State crowd bringing the noise. It's deafening here on third down. Quarterback on the keeper. At the 40, there he goes. Oh, what a big play for this offense as they get it to the 33-yard line.
And that is picture perfect by this quarterback. Nice job running the option, seeing he's not covered. Nobody's taking him. They didn't play that responsibility, and he chews up yards and makes the huge play.
The Trojans will have it 1st and 10. Looking downfield on 1st down. Pocket breaking down. Looking for the end zone. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers.
And the defense is playing with a sense of urgency right now. Obviously, they're playing with the lead. They know this offense needs to find a way to generate points, expecting a shot on that last play, so nice job in coverage.
What will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go? Wants to go up top. This time on target. Goes out of bounds, but not before he gets it to the edge of the red zone right at the 20.
How nice is it in this offense to have your best receiver playing in the slot? You're matching him up against linebackers, against safeties, or nickel corners. Nickel corners are oftentimes the defense's 3rd best cornerback. This guy is virtually uncoverable.
On the run, it's Sanders. They just blew through that offensive line. It's a 4-yard loss.
And the defense was locked in. You could tell they saw it. They reacted right away. Got the running back on the ground immediately.
And the Trojans with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. Back to throw. It's Mayava. Got a man. They'll get it down to the 10-yard line on that completion.
It doesn't matter what the defense has tried to do. Man coverage, zone coverage, blitz, whatever. Quarterback has been locked in. 350 passing yards there.
Really need to pick up this conversion and avoid having to settle for the field goal. Trying to pick it up on the ground. And he just needed a few inches, and he didn't get it. The defense denies this offense. 2 minutes now left in this one, and time is running short if they want to find a way to pull this one out. And now on 4th down, they will put it on the shoulders of the kicker to save them with his foot. And this one splits the uprights. This is now a 7-point game.
Got all 3 timeouts left in your back pocket. You're down a possession here late in the 4th quarter. You do not have to kick an onside kick. If you trust your defense, you use your timeouts wisely, you can have a lot of time left on offense to go and win this game.
So after the made field goal, they'll kick it away and rely on their defense. He'll start the return inside his 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. They'll snap it from the 20 for the opening play of this drive. They want that clock to run. He's going to lose a yard on that one. Timeout called there by the defense, desperate to get the ball back and save as much time as possible. After getting knocked back to open this drive, it's 2nd and 12. They'll go to the ground. Oh, he's got some space. Defense uses a timeout quickly, trying to get that ball back and preserve time for their offense.
This is a big pressure moment for the offense, too, because they've got the lead, but it's now 3rd down on their own side of the field. They would love nothing more than to be able to convert this, stay on the field, keep bleeding the clock, but the defense, I'd expect them to bring pressure here, trying to force the ball out of the QB's hands quickly.
How about that defense in the backfield, nowhere to go right away? You could tell they were playing the run game all the way, and they got in the backfield and got the tackle for a loss.
Makes the signal, secures the fair catch, and they'll put it in play at the 37. Looking to throw, it's Mayava. Working the middle of the field, and it's complete. He snagged it, but he'll be stopped short of the first down. Good, solid pickup on that play.
I think in this situation, 2 minutes, trailing late, I think you got to be throwing to the sticks every time. I don't know if these short completions are going to get it done. You're just not going to have enough time to get down the field. So from a play calling standpoint, I think you want to think about being a little bit more aggressive.
Fires to the middle. It's caught. Hauled down at the 39-yard line, but he's got 15 yards on the play and a fresh set of downs.
And they've trusted him to throw the football all game. I expect nothing to change whatsoever. They're going to put it on his back, or his arm, I guess you could say, and let him throw this team to victory. It's a close game, tight game. I'm rolling with my best player.
Unloads to the wideout. Wide open downfield. The tackle is made, but he's got it first and goal from the 6. Just like that, a hat trick of completions, and they're on the doorstep.
3 plays, 3 beautifully executed plays. This offense is in a really good rhythm. This defense better change something quickly because this has been way too easy.
Here's the snap, looking to throw. Fires to the end zone. And he's got it. He's got it for a touchdown. And here in the final minute, they're a single point behind.
Man, great execution. That is how it's done.